Can you feel the night? Would it be one? It must be bright, like a raging fire. When the sky cries in April, the flowers and trees smile with me. The time that passes tell me many lovely things, but I can't feel it. Cut it out! I grew, I saw that I could see everything. Yeah. Cut it out! I wasn't on the road. I had to stop. There is no up or down above the clouds, and I can't breathe. We are falling down, slowing like stolen bright graffiti, fading away in the watercolor. Without resistance. Let's take some strawberries and go to the hill. If you want to see fireworks bring at you the sky. The pictures in my head tell me a lot of stories. None of this is real. Cut it out! I flew, I saw that I could see everything. Cut it out! I wasn't on a road. I
All right. Hello and welcome everybody to another edition of Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition. I believe this is episode 25? 24. 24. I can count. But yes, we are having another BBTAG Classic bracket for you tonight. This time coming to you from the cloud. That's right. We are doing Parsec platform tonight. A relatively small bracket size, 7 people, but we will be having all of our matches be on stream, having everybody give their best efforts to show to you all tonight. With me on the mic is the wonderful, the legendary, the Totsugeki himself, Kraken Atkins, and also the up-and-coming, well, not anymore. I gotta say, you're a regular on commentary now, Lon. Yeah, you've established yourself pretty well. Lon, Lily, as well on comms. How are you both doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. I'm fully focused on Blaze Blue cross tag battle in the Parsec dimension in the cloud servers, and definitely not averting my attention, simping for KOF15 Vanessa at the moment, and trying to figure out how I'm going to fit 7 waifus in a 3v3 game for a 3-person team.
Look, let me just say, I'm in the same boat, minus the waifus. I've got so many other characters that I want to play. But yes, no, I'm absolutely going nuts to Vanessa's in KOF 15 now.
Sprite is so good, but I'm here for BB tag.
I mean, I'm definitely here for BBTAG too. You know, I've been here almost every week now, I think. But like in terms of other stuff, nah, I only got the BB tags on the mind. I don't got any other fighting games I want to play. Now, shout out to Melty Blood. I'm excited.
True. There's 2 announcements today. There's 3 waifus announced today. We got Kohaku and the other one, right?
Sui?
Yeah. Look, I'm an ARC player, so like. My character is guaranteed to be in the game. It's the main character, so.
I'm excited for the mains. I wanted Hisui, but if she didn't get in, I was just gonna play Akia. Now I have to decide which one of the 2 I want to main.
Understandable. I mean, it's a like they said it's gonna be a pretty small base roster, so. Whoever these last characters are, it'll be really interesting to see what they choose, especially since they've already confirmed that Eltonum is not one of them.
Yeah, poor Sion Eltham. Not going to be in Type Lumina, but they'll live on in our hearts and in Under Night and Birth.
Indeed. But yes, we are here tonight, folks. WNF Parsec edition. As far as a command I'm seeing in the chat right now, exclamation point Master Cheap. Matcherini, those commands. They just keep growing and growing here at twitch.tv/ready30, but that does bring up the Matcherini link. If you haven't already, use the code WNF2021_24 BBTAG for the free 50-cent donation. We'll give you guys the full spiel later about what's going on over there. But we have 7 players in bracket tonight. All familiar faces, to my knowledge, as far as these Parsec. 8!
Actually, yeah, there was somehow a last-minute participant that didn't get updated on my end until I said start the bracket. We also have Wandering Wolf as well.
A Wandering Wolf has wandered their way into a Parsec bracket. That's crazy. I was just looking at it like 7 minutes ago. I don't know how they snuck in there, but I'm hyped to have them.
Okay, well, give me a second to change the seating a little bit.
Understandable. And to the comment I see in the chat, I've always wanted to participate. Yeah, I mean, if you have a personal computer device, whether it be a laptop or a desktop or what have you, and you're in West Coast, North America, and you have the Parsec app installed on your personal computer device, you can play on these. They run every other Wednesday. So, like, if you wanted to do this next Wednesday, you can't via those means, but you can via PS4 because we switch off between PS4 and PC format de Parsec. So the week after next, if you got a PC and you got the Parsec app, because you don't need the game, you just need the Parsec app, and you're West Coast, you can play. So be sure to stay tuned, because it is a every other week type of thing.
If you don't own a personal computer / laptop, you can also play it on MacBook. I know we have a couple couple of regulars here in the Parsec bracket that actually use it on Mac. So not just PCs, not just laptops. You can also use your Macs.
That is true. JGotchaBZ himself is on the Mac and has been able to participate in these Parsec brackets for a minute now. Wandering Wolf, have they played in a Parsec tournament before?
I want to say yes.
Let me. Okay. All right. Yeah, I wanted to make sure he was on the friends list, but I see him here. Nice.
Okay, well, it's 8 people, 14 matches. I don't know if we can have everybody on stream now. Might have to play a couple matches off stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But in any case, yes, it will be you, Lon, versus Nep to start us off.
All right.
Very cool. Lon, the Lonmentator, Lon Lily, gracing our presence this time with some games. Gonna be playing in this bracket going up against Nep. And yeah, I mean, based off of recency bias, I don't know. This Lon Lily guy, you know, he's the most recent person I played against. He's pretty good at the BB tag, you know? Oh, you're good. Yo, I'm watching him enter the credentials. That's great information. I don't think I know your first name. I see. Nice. Oh, click on the motor buses. Don't mess up. You missed one. I'm awful at those. They'd be like, the one that I hate, and they not abandon this because it pops up all the time. I think they do it on purpose. They'll be like, pick every image that has a street light, and then it gives you like a picture of the street light and the whole pole and everything. And I'm like, well, do I only click on the light, or do I click on the pole that has the light as well? I mean, that is part of the street light. That is technically a street light, but what do they want me to click on? And then there'll be like a tiny corner that's bleeding into another square. I'm like, does that count? I don't know. Freaking captchas. Remember when it was just a really blurry code and you just type that in? The good old days.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Me moving my mouse is also moving your mouse. My bad.
We do.
Okay, no, my bad. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? It's like, oh. All right.
Yeah. All right. Well. Without.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I'm restarting this just on premise. Just based on premise alone.
I forgot to press a button immediately, but they did in fact press the button as soon as the game launched up.
Yeah. I didn't fill it. I'm not gonna waste the time. I'll just close it now. You know,
I'm
better safe
really-
than sorry.
I'm pretty sure I pressed the button, but if I did it, I am so sorry. Okay, no, I pressed the button.
All right. Did you know I'm not gonna alt F4?
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
don't
I'm
alt
I'm positive, dude. Control Alt Tilde and I'm out of there.
Please select your character.
And go back all back here. Pull up one of these. Got one of those up. And cool, we're gaming.
Yes.
So yes, what's up?
I'm positive this guy has obtained the powers to close the application. With the help of TOG.
True. What's that a reference to?
Gundam.
Okay. Oh my god, yo, this team? That's
Yeah, you
crazy.
know, Atkins might know a thing or two about that team.
It's a fun team if you want to party. Let me
Yeah.
tell you.
So I have requested a button check first, and I haven't gotten a response back yet.
Get
I
ready.
see.
So
Get ready.
I'm going to be checking my buttons, but I may or may not be dying it simultaneously.
You didn't do the protocol around here when it comes to WNF button checks, the Guzman Gaming Special, where you
Yeah.
ask for the button check right when it says can escape from crossing fate. I don't know what you expect.
I know that's right.
You should be typing it out right now, but not hitting enter. You should just say Lon Lily is typing.
Now let's do this.
Yes. Okay. I hope they got the memo for the button check, but it kind of looks like it. Okay.
Yeah, that looks like a button check. If it wasn't before, you just like going full screen and doing heart orbs, they're like, oh, there's no way a heart player would do that intentionally. This must be a button check.
I think the buttons are good.
Please select your character.
Alright, well, with that out of the way, I will go defo mode.
Very cool. Best of luck to you, Alana.
Sakamaka.
All right. I will be filling in for Lon on the mic for this match.
Yukiko Amani.
Cool. Yeah, so I was just playing Lon just now, and of course, like Lon, master of conversions, looking really solid on this team. They're recently playing some Ori Batista, but I think that's just a side team they were messing around with here and there. But they're going up against one of my favorite teams in the game, honestly. Yumi Chie is just such a blast. Like I said, it's a fun team. Like if you want to party, like because this team definitely parties hard. Their neutral is really funny. The thing is, when it comes to fighting games, if it makes me laugh, then it's one, probably pretty good, and two, it's probably really cheap. Like.
Yep, that's true.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh man,
Ready to rock.
is that why you laugh a lot during our matches?
Can't escape from
Every now and then. I mean, there's a different type of chaotic energy that's happening in our matches, Cheap. So.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Good duck on the Yukiko assist. Ooh, wow, good cross up too.
Yo, that's that day zero right there. Chie Satanaka. Here we go. Force sandwich situation. Not quite. Just keeping up the mid pressure, calling out the push block as well.
What a trade. Oh, Astra. I'm surprised Orie was able to cover.
That was nuts.
I'm surprised Orie was able to basically body block those.
Yeah, pretty much a perfect case scenario there for Lon Lily to avoid the entirety of that because Nepu was definitely getting some favorable exchanges.
Oh, no, didn't believe in that air hit, unfortunately.
Hey, yo! Okay, I thought that was about to be the god pickup. That was nuts. Ooh, yeah. Be careful about those 6p Yukiko assists. Oh, yeah, that's all going to be burst safe. A kill on the board for Lon. Has to worry about this Chie.
Unfortunately, dropped the combo, and that should lead to a dead character. Oh my goodness, living on a prayer of magic pixel, my gosh.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was going to say, if you're a Nep right now, you got to be thinking about popping that Resonance. Chie does get some very nice options when she's in Resonance, and this could be the start of it right now. We're going to the kick into the meteors. That level 3 power charge.
Oh, just barely.
Beautiful.
Well, it's really anyone's game at this point now.
Yeah, I like the uses of the meteors. They're just kind of stabilizing as much as possible, but yeah, Lon has a lot of resistance to work with, not much health points to make Nep lose at that point. Just a solid 4.7k will give game 1 to Lon Lily. Yeah, ironically enough, I felt like that was a very Chie-centric game for Nep. We didn't see a lot of Yumi going on.
Yeah, and also it was like, man, it was very back and forth. Like in the beginning, it was Nep's, like, you know, Nep had the advantage, and then Lon found their footing, and then all of a sudden it's just like, wow, it's now an even game.
Just try to take our dynamic
Yeah, absolutely. I will be interested to see what Nep's ideology and approach is when it comes to setting up the sandwich situation with these two, because these two in a sandwich is actually really stupid. Like, they reinforce each other pretty well. They both have very good active switch options. It's just really funny.
Absolutely, but it looks like Lon is getting the start here in this match. Getting some decent damage. Ooh, it doesn't punish the throw whiff.
Yeah, Trying to push block. Wait, what a nice 5B counter poke. Couldn't get much off it, but at least gets out of the corner and out of the pressure.
Gets some moderate damage on both characters. Not much, but I mean, still, you know, damage, so.
Ooh, okay. Lon playing around this perfectly. We are going to be seeing that Yumi come in. Very Chie-centric gameplay yet again. You can see this nearly in the fatal territory. Yumi is yet to be touched until now. Counter hit started, no burst available. Oh my gosh.
Combo, but it's a reset.
The interruption select. It all works out at the end of the day. But another drop, and is it intentional? I don't know. He has a high-low mix off of it. I don't know if it's intentional or not.
Calls out air button with the Agniastra. Starts keeping this pressure up. Ooh, yeah, calls out the assist. Gets clipped, but no combo afterwards. Oh, gets clipped afterwards. Is this going to convert? No! Aurier facing the wrong way, but still able to catch with the assist after game 2 going to Lon.
Yes, solid stuff to Lon after going 2 up here. And yeah, I feel like that game was very similar to the first game that we saw, that we're just seeing Nep kind of struggling with the 2v2 aspect of the game. And she is strong, right? There's really no kind of doubt about like the strength of the Chie play, but really when it just came to playing Chie Yumi, or in some cases even just Yumi, it was not working out. So it looks like they're swapping over to the Susanoo Yumi now. Yeah, this is like one of the teams I've seen in rotation from Nep. There's like, I don't know, it's hard to like nail down what their main team is, because I feel like I've seen them play a lot of teams, but if I had to guess which one is the main, I would think it's this one. This seems to be the one that they're like the most proficient with.
Let's get this started.
Absolutely, and yeah, this team has a threatening presence, and it's just like you don't want to make mistakes against them. So let's see how Nep is able to play this team out.
Shall see. Game 3, force time situation for Lon. A push block already spent. This is big money. The active swap conversion. It's burst safe as well. Oh, I like that. 5A check on the Yukiko is going to like... Man, you thought you had a nice round start opening situation? I got the life lead now. Alright, the 6P snipe. A lot of felling kind of going on at the moment, but the thing about scrapping with a team like this, Yumi Susanoo, a lot of the scraps can go kind of in their favor most of the time given the damage. Yeah. Especially like going against a team like Oreo Yukiko, which like can get some big damage, but in like big punish situation if Lon has resources.
Absolutely. Gotta be very careful. Well, I was gonna say gotta be very careful with these Yukiko assists, but now just gotta be careful in general, because really any touch is going to lead to a dead character at this point.
Yeah, and that was almost the case, but I mean 10k is definitely nothing to sneeze at. Lon trying to get Aurier out of there if possible. That force time situation again. A different active swap option this time. Loving those 4P confirms to keep it as burst safe as possible. I thought that was going to be an Aaron block pull. Okay,
I saw a throw whiff, and I think Lon probably wanted to get a super out in that. But, I mean, still got the kill anyways. Looks like he might get the kill after. Yes.
Yes, nice stabilization of the combo there. Lon Lily looking good coming in here. Going to be able to take a 3-0 over Nepu Nepu Nep. I almost joined not the stream server, but I found it. This time I hit Alt F4.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't press that during the set.
True. I told you, I'm on point. Look, I think the last time we did this, I never messed up. And I mean, it's so long ago that no one's going to remember, so you're not going to check me on it anyway. So basically, I'm perfect as of June.
You neither confirm or deny that statement that I totally heard you fully say.
Yes. Just say yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I can count on you.
Under... No cap detected.
Indeed, but solid stuff to you, Lon. You're moving on to winner semis. You got fight the winner of E2 Deku and Force Herd Kirby. I don't have a lot of point of view of what's on deck or what's happening at the moment. Cheap, what does the weather forecast look for BBTAG matches in the sky? Yo, that's bars because we're in the cloud. I'm sorry.
All right, go off.
No, you got it.
Pop off. Go on.
I got nothing.
Okay. Let's see. Let's have Wandering Wolf. Wandering Wolf. The lack of an O in Wolf kind of messed me up. Yeah, let's have Wandering Wolf and Orax up next.
Very cool. Well, yeah, well, I'll go ahead and get that set up. I said we talk about the match arena later. I think now's a good time. Put it up there, Lon. I know you're fresh off of the game. I don't know if you're short of breath, but if you can find the breath, tell the lovely people at home about the match arena that we have in store.
And I'm primed and ready, always ready to give y'all a match arena show. Well, if you guys have not already, make sure you type or copy paste the code WNFO21_24 BBTAG for a free 50-cent donation to tonight's pot. It's quick and easy, and our players would definitely appreciate it. If you want to contribute or do a direct contribution, you do it in the same area up top where you type in your match arena code. If you want some more free ways to donate money to the pot, we got some other stuff you can do. We got those sponsor quests on the side. It's easy as following Diaphone or Guzman Gaming 1 on Twitter. If you want some merchandise with your direct donations, we got a lot in store for you. We got a lot of wonderful manga supplied to us by Kaiten Books. We got Loner Life in Another World. My dad is the queen of all VTubers. Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant. The Yakuza Babysitting. Gotcha Girl's Corpse. Shidatsun Miyazaki-san, Uza Maid, Our Maid is way too annoying. That is it for the manga, but we also got some other stuff. We got quintessential quintuplic stands, Girls Frontlight keychains, Girls Frontlight rubber clips, Fake Gold keychains, Princess Clinic keychains, and Azure Lane keychains. No matter which way you donate to the match or contribute to the match arena, it is much appreciated.
Very cool, very cool. Sounds good to me. I do have a Orax that has joined the server. I'm just missing a Wandering Wolf. Might be wandering in some other servers at the moment, but not in this one.
Wandering Wolf is definitely a wanderer. It's in his name. Who knows where he could be?
Well, he did say that he would be away from his desk for a few. That was... What time was that? It was 7:15. Okay, yeah, he's available. Alright.
Coolio. Yeah, I think this will be a fun one. You know, Orax, we've been seeing time and time again. Definitely feel like I commentate one Orax match a week. Whether it be like in this game or in Strive, because we've been seeing Orax kind of tear things up in Strive lately. But yeah, as far as BBTAG is concerned, no stranger here. We all know Yang +1, usually with Elizabeth. But gonna be going up against Wandering Wolf, who definitely brings some characters to the table that we don't see too often. I mean, that might be a bit of a... Because Wandering Wolf does play Chie Lene. We did just see Chie, but it's not a very common pick around here. Chie or Lene.
Yeah, sure. Lene is a bit of a... I don't know if I would call her a unicorn character per se, but she's definitely not super popular. Much less with the combination of Chie. Definitely Chie Lene is something that's very specific to Wandering Wolf, and it's a team that I've never really gotten to see like anyone else whip out. But like in terms of the proficiency that Wandering Wolf has with the team, he definitely knows a lot with it. He one trademark of his team, and I guess most Chie's team is those power charge combos, but like especially with Lene, you don't expect to die when you get touched by Lene, but like this is just one of those teams where if Wandering Wolf has that meter and has one clean hit in, it's a GG's for that character, and Wandering Wolf definitely has many which ways he can achieve that. And while even without the meter, his mix with Lene is definitely very solid and very much layered. It can be very difficult to block, so it's just an overall very threatening team altogether.
Yeah, do we know if they're doing a button check or if this is live?
They are going to be doing a button check, yes.
Okay, yeah, because we saw Wandering Wolf actually go to Lene Waldstein, which was something I'm not familiar with Wandering Wolf, but I was excited to see nonetheless.
Yeah, I am very curious if they're gonna stick with it. Lene Waldstein, I think, is one of the more common Lene comps, and I don't know if that's necessarily because it's like one of her best team comps or just the fact that they have an intro together or something. But like I've definitely when I see Lene, I commonly see Waldstein in the back.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think I'm not the Lene specialist here, but from hearsay that's in my subconscious at the moment, I think this is considered one of Lene's pretty good teams, pairing up with Wald. I think there's a PC tag player, the Noob, that plays, or Nube, that plays Lene Wald, so definitely some representation that I've seen from in the past, but yeah, I think something that you touched on earlier that's an interesting point is definitely the Chie Lene, really Wandering Wolf just kind of being like, that's his team. Like in terms of like how well those two characters work together or how like good that team is, I think kind of people from both sides would say like it's okay, but like neither of them are each other's best partner. But it's just like the way that Wandering Wolf plays it, just like completely, they formed a mold with this team that I think is just kind of their comfort zone, and when they play it proves to be really, really strong. We've seen Wolf take some definitely key sets and some key tournaments as well over this past year.
And like Wandering Wolf, definitely not a frequent participator of online tournaments, but like you said, when they do show up, they tend to do extremely well.
Absolutely. So we will have to see how this one goes between Wandering Wolf and Orax. You know, I know that both of these two can tend to roam the PC tag realms. I haven't been on the PC tag as of late. I don't even know who'd be playing in there, but these two have to have some type of matchup experience, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think just because they're PC taggers that they must, but we'll see how it comes to fruition in this match. And it's starting out with Orax hitting a grab and punishing the burst with 2B. Unfortunately, Elizabeth combos kind of being Saugers there.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get a bigger punish on this Chie, especially since Chie has pretty much just made up the difference through one hit and then some.
Yeah, gonna be swapping over to the Lene. Ooh, gets crossed up by the Liz Laser.
Yeah, I like this from Orax, covering space decently well. Some nice okie dokes in the corner. 4 bars spent. Wandering Wolf has to be careful. No burst. Might be signing away Lene's life here.
Yeah, I actually am really surprised that there was no burst out. Maybe Wandering Wolf just really underestimated the damage of Yang supers, but we'll be paying for it. And Lush with solo level 1 Resonance GA getting hit on the incoming is never a good start.
Yeah, the other thing about that conversion there is Elizabeth has the single target DHC, so I think Wolf just kind of underestimated the damage a bit, and things have just gone from bad to worse. No resonance call yet, and this should be death if we're going to, yeah, we're going to go into cross combo. Bunches of punches. That'll do it.
Orax will be taking game 1 over Wandering Wolf, and definitely a very Orax centered game there. We didn't really get to see Wandering Wolf do any of like the crazy Lene or Chie mixes that we can often see him do, just for the simple fact of just how simply oppressive Yang Elizabeth can be, especially with a Yang point. Like Liz assists, no matter how you feel about her as a character, there's one undeniable thing that her assists cover a lot of space and can be really difficult for a lot of characters to contest like once they've come out.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you there, especially with the picks of characters that Wandering Wolf has. I mean, one of the common things that you may see when fighting Elizabeth is try to Persona break her, but I don't know if, like, the depth of each character's options that they have in order to kind of pull that off successfully. But if you get behind her, you don't got to worry about anything.
Oh, wait. Oh my god, that could have been 2 dead characters right there. 4 meters on deck. That was a bit of a terrifying situation, but fortunately for Orax, it was dropped, but Wandering Wolf keeping up all the pressure. But like, excellent defense, and just finds a 2B straight out and gets the corner.
Yeah, this is a good situation for Orax to try to pick up some pressure. Loving the reversal DP there from Wandering Wolf, not falling victim to anything at the moment. A little bit shy on the confirmed DP assist. That was excellent!
Yeah, using those Lene triple jumps to get her out of that laser situation, forcing Orax to burst out, and Wandering Wolf spending the meter for the meteors. Ooh, wasn't quite able to punch the 2B.
Okay. Yeah, Wandering Wolf approaching this pretty slow, but also very calculated. You can see in the life bars, you know, it's taking us a while for a character to actually you know, die, but Wandering Wolf has done it with a very nice life lead and just kind of like this damage here and there.
On this solo Yang with a huge life deficit to overcome, but still just catching the backdash with the 5A. Still no burst out. Ooh! Finds a nice 2A check. It won't be building up that meter. That 5B is coming out. Wasn't able to car cancel it in time, and the Lene will be going down.
Definitely meteors into resonance. If you're Orax right now, you gotta be a little bit terrified. Chie is the character when she's in resonance. It's really hard to stop her from getting her game started because she can do it with literally just the hit of a button. Like if she activates meteors, you are already in a situation, and you're gonna have to deal with what follows thereafter. If she's gonna do some JCs or just do meteors again, or like rush you down, strike throw mix up. It's messed up.
Yeah, definitely, it's gross. Not only that, you have to eat those meteors and the chip, and the fact that the meteors aren't push blockable. So, I mean, you can push block Chie away, but you're still going to be eating that block stun.
Yeah, it's one of those delaying the inevitable moments, you know. And I mean, like if you want to kind of make the mix a little bit less complex, you can do it, but it's, you know, you're gonna have to hold it eventually.
Yeah.
Alright, well these two definitely going back and forth on their games in terms of momentum. We're seeing another Orax dominant round here as they get the empty jump blow off that Elizabeth mix.
Sure, Hama is definitely a really great thing to set up those mix scenarios. I mean, the mix there was raw tag, empty jump low, and that's just the type of mix that Elizabeth really enables you to do just off that, because that move was like plus 1,000.
Okay, yeah, this is the DP punish. Fortunately for Orax, I don't think it was done. Yeah, I don't think it was done in a situation where they could have gotten a power charge confirmed, so.
Yeah, fortunately for Orax, is gonna be eating this 5B starter damage. Ooh, did it? Oh no, she might be dead. Oh no, did an active swap into the Chie in time, giving this Elizabeth a chance at life.
Yeah, I did like the way that Wandering Wolf did confirm that combo though, with doing double Chie assist to allow for the burst punish in the first place. Now we're baiting a DP from Elizabeth, but not able to kill, but it's okay. We get the throw and the kill.
Just right into that TK Kuga, Diviner, killing off that Elizabeth. Oh, unfortunately didn't block the incoming. Why is she doing in that corner, and how did Wandering Wolf block it?
I don't have an answer for either of those questions, Lon. All I know is that Wandering Wolf has stabilized this. I was a bit nervous on that confirmed, but they've stabilized this, and it will be able to take game 3. We're 2-1 here. Yeah, so there's a bit of quirks about the matchup that I've seen kind of develop over time. You know, we are seeing Wandering Wolf try to use Lene's jumps as smartly as possible to evade the ground when those Elizabeth assists are coming out, most notably 6P. Even like kind of stalling their landing as much as possible by even throwing in a Lene jump C. Which is working out decently. It'll be interesting to see if Orax is going to try to adapt that in air to ground. But really, I think the adaptations from Wandering Wolf is making it really keep Orax on their toes at the moment.
Sure. Oh, that Rouse Stars that could lead in disaster. Okay, yeah, because they're going to be able to punch the burst with the rod, or the active swap into 5B. Yeah, that Liz is already at half health. Liz DP moment. Oh no, she's dead as long as there's a catch out into the super, giving me a little anxiety, but still really good for Wandering Wolf here in the set point. Sets up a sandwich on the incoming, forcing Orax to burst or DP out. Gonna be cashing out into the EX punches.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Orax right now, you just gotta play off of basically pure adrenaline and reads of your life. Right now, getting a lot of mileage kind of built up on this Lene. I'm actually really surprised Wolf has not opted to burst, because there's definitely some scenarios if like Orax got like a raw throw or anything, they just instantly confirm it a super and kill. So
yeah, 2A checks him, and I don't want to say it's dead because of the starter and Yang's health, but it is.
None of that matters at the end of the day when I could just end up doing 14k anyways. That's crazy. Wandering Wolf able to take it 3-1 over Orax. Yeah, that was definitely just a super sick set. You know, like I said, the adaptations of Wolf were definitely at play there, and it ended up extending even beyond the neutral game. I mean, that 5B check, that round start of game 4. I don't know the capabilities of Wolf's team or the confirms that they have. I usually just kind of see them on the fly. Unfortunately, getting hit by them, and I'm like, dang, that's crazy. I'm gonna die. But like, I don't know if he could have killed in that situation. But regardless, it was definitely some good stuff from Wolf altogether.
Yes, we'll be moving on next round. Orax though still has the loser side to run it back.
Indeed. But it looks like we're hopping to the other side of the bracket. I do have a Wild Forcer Kirby that is joined. Parsec servers, so it looks like they might be going up against E2 Deku.
Yes. this is definitely a matchup that we can come to expect to see from these WNF brackets. These two definitely always enter whenever they get the chance to. Podge, unfortunately, it doesn't usually enter the PS4 tournaments. Deku, though, is a participator of both the Parsec and the PS4 tournaments. But I will say, I feel like every time that a Parsec bracket is open, these two are fighting. I don't know, something just seems to attract these two together.
Yeah, I also feel like this is a matchup that we've seen a lot, but we're gonna be seeing it again. And of course, in true Podge fashion, they got to make sure that the Yukiko is in the proper language. One thing that I do want to make sure that I mentioned, that I forgot to mention when we did Match Reno, exclamation point PS in the chat, because this is a Parsec night. That is going to pull up a Ko-Fi link, everybody. So what that is basically, these servers are being hosted by the one and only Paul Lay. They have some Parsec servers that we're able to use for WNF Parsec Edition tonight. Be sure to click on that Ko-Fi link if you want to do a donation. Directly funds these Parsec servers. Just a bit of a disclosure here. There were some matters that happened that required for these Parsec servers to be up a bit earlier than usual. And I mean, Parsec servers are not free. So if you are feeling generous, just want to show your gratitude for that action and how wonderful Paul has been to us for the past year or so. Click on that Ko-Fi link. It's not mandatory, but anything that you want to give helps, because again, Parsec servers are not free.
Shout out to Paul Lay.
Indeed.
Right,
yeah. Well, we gotta ask the match question, Lon. Is this a button check?
This is not a button check. Podge was like, "You ready?" And Deku said, "We're ready." So we're going straight into it.
No, they're ready for a button check.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, the mix.
Oh snap!
It never ends.
Oh no, commentators get mixed too.
Yeah, that's crazy. We definitely gotta pull this together for offline. Just be like, hey, are you ready to go? It's like, ready for what? Be like, ready to play the match. Like, I don't know, ready to play the match of checking buttons. Like,
yeah,
increasingly verbose. But anyways,
if it was a button check, Podge definitely checked his C button right there. Just try to air stall with the Crimson Punisher. Deku getting J214 beat. I swear to God, Podge is the only Taker player on the planet that can make J214B work, because that is a move that is notoriously unreliable.
You counting out my boy Mustache Villain?
Now even he has admitted he can't make it work as well as Podge.
Fair enough.
I got a whole another level when it comes to Taker play.
Yeah. Swapped into the Yukiko. The life totals are barely equalized. Okay, no, never mind. That Ruby is definitely bleeding. Going to be cash out into the Augudine just to cash out into any super. Oh, that's safe. Going to be getting a punish. And interesting, actually bursted into the Ruby.
Yeah, that was something else. I think that Deku was just going with the ideology of like, if I'm playing the solo, I want to play Yang. So
yeah, I didn't want to maintain that 2v1 game.
That was almost sick.
Yeah, gonna be making sure that Yukiko gets tapped on the way out. What a trade. But Podge just DPing straight out of the situation. Still, this Yang, though, is terrifying. Just gets an EX Firecracker firm.
Yeah, and in terms of Deku's decision making or wanting to play with the solo Yang, I played from the context of playing Yang and Yukiko, and this is a matchup I don't really like as Yukiko, because like Yang has a full screen check, she has armor, but fortunately it's not invul to lose, as that Miragi will catch her, and Forcer's Curve will be able to go up game 1.
Yeah, for sure. My experience being a Yukiko player, definitely the Yang versus Yukiko matchup is interesting. Yang obviously has that full screen check with Burning Gold, but at the same time, she doesn't have like humongous buttons that can give Yukiko a problem. Outside of Sebas, because for some reason her JB goes through fans.
True, she needs it.
Activating the CC, gonna be using all those 5Ps, the unpush block bull buttons, and the uncontestable armor.
What?
That was his option! Yo, I'm not plus, I'm minus, I need to get out here and choose violence.
So, I will say it was a pretty good option, and the strike throw mix right there, and even if it was blocked, you know, Yang was gonna be pseudo safe. You know, it would be up the pod to be cognizant and like do a push block to avoid that situation. So I'm not gonna lie, it may seem wild, but I actually like that check there from Itudeku quite a bit.
I definitely agree with that, but I won't agree with getting hit by the 5A just because that's my wife.
True, understandable. Well, she's gonna be in for a World of Hurt moment. I like this Resonance call from Forcer Kirby. Gonna be punished on the Ruby too. That's pretty significant.
Yeah. Oh, that's safe. Tried to punish the Beameragi, just didn't quite do it, and Paj definitely making this solo Yukiko comeback happen.
Yeah, good defense from Itudeku thus far. Just getting hit by a tad of that fire at the latter part of that exchange there, and yeah, Itudeku is honestly having a bit of trouble navigating Yukiko as a whole. I feel like Forcer Kirby's really been able to kind of control the matchup with Yukiko in this match and the previous one, as they get the solo Yukiko comeback right there.
Yes, definitely excellent showing. No fear, like what was that, like level 1 resonance, level 1 fire levels, like easy. Just able to make that excellent comeback and putting him at a set point.
Yeah, it all worked out. And I mean, in those 2v1 situations against Yukiko, it really can be a matter of, one, resource management, and resource management in the sense of watching her resources, because is she going to wake up Araki down or not? That's always the question. But also just like mixing up the hitboxes that you're applying towards her. So like possibly doing some Ruby teleports to Yankees on the ground so she can't cover both those areas with her fans, unfortunately.
Yeah. Getting started here on this Tiger. Oh my god, didn't quite catch the back dash. Oh yeah, that is a foot proper move. Ooh, tried to bait the burst, didn't quite get the optimal punish, just avoiding any of those fan starters. Good, nice solid 3.1k, but getting the Ruby away from her.
Yeah, and this is the problem character, man. Like, believe it or not, it's been Yukiko that has really been giving Itudeku so much. Why? I don't know why the 5A.
Goes in with wake up super, and that super is so broken, but don't worry, we got strike through moves.
Indeed. Yeah, I think Itudeku had committed to that double super happening in the context of thinking it would be blocked, and it just kind of messed things up. But anyways, it did the job. It allowed for Itudeku to open up Yukiko, force the Tiger in, and this is where we see Itudeku more comfortable.
Swapping over to the Ruby, or the Yang. We'll be getting an empty jump low check.
Oh, okie dokes. Oh my god. I was hoping that Itudeku was going to do jump C, but they just landed right into this. This is not the best situation. At least she's burning, though.
Yeah, run up 5 feet. I mean, that was a good use of the Senless freeze frame, but still kind of a wild option. But we'll be taking the Tiger off that DP punish. But here comes Yukiko Mage. Only has 2 levels, but those characters are very much bleeding. So one bad touch could spell doom for both of them.
Yeah, and this is, oh my god, yeah, this is case in point. That situation that Itudeku has been struggling with, the 2v1 Yukiko, or just Yukiko in general. I'm loving this resonance call. Gonna get a punish for this? Uh-oh. We got the DMCA smash. Could it be?
I think so. Oh no, not quite. Wasn't quite able to cash out into the Astral at the end, nor going for Zoom. Just doing it raw. Oh, Pog coming in to give us
Pog was gonna get hit. I'm not gonna lie.
I would be surprised too. What? Someone punish! Someone! Oh, he bashed it. Don't worry, it's just a fan starter. It's not gonna be a huge amount of damage.
This is hitting territory that is. I'm so perplexed but so anxious at the same time. Like,
I'm very anxious too. Just based on, let's go. Oh, actually, we've hit Rampage time. Oh, never mind. It's not that relevant. Just runs into the A Miragi, and Podge will be taking it 3-0 over Itudeku.
Yes, Pod showing up and showing out, able to make sense of what that was. That last game, like I said, I've never been so perplexed yet so anxious at the same time, because like there was just a lot of interactions happening from the both of them that I did not have a full explanation for. But no, Forcer Kirby looked solid, man. That Yukiko was putting in a lot of work. Tiger was as well, but really I think Yukiko was kind of the the thing that Itudeku was having a lot of trouble solving for at the end of the day.
sure. Definitely, if you've ever fought a good Yukiko player, despite what a lot of people feel about her, she's genuinely a really hard character to try to get in on, especially if you're a bit like iffy on the matchup. It can seem on paper, she's not at a high fire level. It's like easy to go in, but we saw there like overconfidence sometimes maybe not the best idea. Like we saw Isudeku try to contest a lot of what Podge had to do, especially I think one of the things that I noticed a lot was Itadeku's insistence on trying to punish B Miragi on like a little bit after reaction, because that move has really good recovery. Once the move comes out, it's really hard to punish, and like Itudeku just insisted on trying to, and it got Yang killed like three times.
Yeah, that's actual factuals. I noticed that too. So unfortunate for Itudeku there, but that's not the last one. They're just following the losers. But we do have way more matches to play here. We're jumping to another one here. It looks like it's Critical Existence Failure versus Wandering Wolf. This is to determine who's going to get in the winners finals.
And both these players, definitely PC taggers. Wandering Wolf, say it again, he's a bit of a wandering person, as the name implies. So I haven't really seen him on PC tag all too much, but I definitely wouldn't be surprised if these two have a couple casual sets together.
Yes, absolutely. And I think from both perspectives, if they have played each other before, it was probably a set that they've never forgotten, but maybe for different reasons. For the context of Wandering Wolf, as we've been saying, is a player that has the Chielone as their trademark. That is something that is a bit off the cuff, a bit kind of like, like I said, both specialists as that character. May not think that's the best team, but Wolf just plays it so well, makes it seem like they're a great fit, and just has solid fundamentals to kind of back it up. So it's some play that you can never forget. And Critical Existence Failure, on the other end, doesn't necessarily play it's a team that we do see sometimes from like some players that Yosuke Kanji, but in terms of playstyle, Critical Existence Failure is a wild one, and for good reason. They fit that archetype super well. We're talking Reset City. We're talking like all types of chaos can ensue in a Critical Existence Failure match.
Yeah, and I feel like it's been a while since we've actually seen them participate in WNF, but they're certainly no stranger to it. Always a pleasure to watch the chaos unfold, and we will be watching the chaos unfold between Wandering Wolf. Game 1 starting now.
That is correct. Real quick, BBTAG Argentina, I see you. Thank you for the raid right on time here for WNF. Hope y'all are doing well. I think it was someone's birthday. I want to say Vishido? If it was Vishido's birthday, happy birthday. If it's not, whoever's birthday it is, tell him I said happy birthday.
I think it was Vash. I think it was Vash.
Got it.
Ooh, not the right place to burst. Just getting that burst baited with the 2B. And yeah, that's showing a little bit unfamiliar with the Critical Existence Failure matchup. Like we said before, he loves his resets, and you always got to be ready for them to come out, or else your character is going to be going down.
Yeah, I love that you use that terminology too, because when it comes to this, you are fighting aspects of it being the Yosuke Kanji matchup, but the Critical Existence Failure matchup is a whole nother matchup in its entirety, right? This is just like a type of player that, like, if you don't have any matchup experience against, really gonna check to see if you're on your toes, because boy oh boy do they have the reset and the mix and all the like, and it looks like Critical Existence Failure is gonna be able to take game 1 for now. Yeah, even despite if they have met before, there's definitely some rewiring of the brain that has to happen when you're going up against this entity that is Critical Existence Failure.
Yeah, my man's is wild.
Here we go. Game 2. Oh, V-Slash setting up a mix. Did not pop a cross combo, but Yosuke do be flying.
Just able to get this hit. Gonna be going into the Yosuke moonsault combos. Try to mash out, but getting catch with the V-Slash. Why?
Yeah, Yosuke. That burst had the right ideology. Is a bit too early. If they had let the third moonsault hit and the burst after that, it actually would have been guaranteed. Shout out to Fate of the Dragon.
Nice jump out of the sandwich mixing there, but ooh, try to mash out, and that's not where you're supposed to burst Kanji. Might be losing the chi, not the chi, the Linne off this. Kanji is a big boy that does big damage, and it looks like, yeah, she will be going down off that with the DHC.
Yeah, this is rough, having a character go down this early. Critical resistance failure, super healthy. That Kanji taking no damage. I'm loving that they're just talking with their DPs at the moment.
Yeah, ooh, catches him with that Kanji 4A, a surprisingly good button.
Alright, we're getting to the cheeky dimension. Oh, okay, never mind, just confirm. Oh, didn't hold it. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Cashing out some of those meteors. Oh yeah, not only you gotta worry about a wake up command grab super from critical resistance failure. My man's is not afraid to mash that Kanji 4A, and I think for very good reason there. Like I said, it's a surprisingly good button. It is a 6-frame, pretty good hitbox normal that you might not expect coming out from a grappler of all characters. So it is a really good tool to kind of check your opponent. We saw WNF get checked there twice that game actually.
Yeah, those checks go a long way in terms of nullifying pressure and getting things started of your own. And I mean, critical resistance failure is definitely the better for it here. They are up 2-0, and oh my gosh, yeah, that was gonna be. I'm actually curious as to why that dropped, because that's a patented critical resistance failure setup that I see from time to time.
Yeah, maybe a weird hitbox type of thing, maybe mistimes it, who knows, but still in this pressure, excellent mash out. Didn't quite believe in the 2A confirm.
Yeah, and I think a lot of, because we are seeing a lot of the snowball be kickstarted by Yosuke, as we're seeing Linne go down again at the hands of Yosuke. I think that's really been kind of the problem character for Wandering Wolf in terms of this match, despite, you know, what we discussed, the critical resistance failure matchup as a whole.
Wandering Wolf DPing out, but he's going to need a lot more of those hits if he's going to take this set. Okay, yeah, decides not to tech that time, just going to be eating that grab.
Oh my gosh, this is still going. Yeah, Wandering Wolf has not teched at all. Oh my gosh, found the up back, no resonance calls. And this should be a GG's. Critical resistance failure will be able to take it 3-0 over Wandering Wolf, plummeting themselves into winners of finals.
Definitely saw a lot of mashup unfamiliarity there when it came to the critical existence failure matchup. Just fell for a lot of unexpected resets and just didn't really exactly know how to deal with that Yosuke, which I think was the Yosuke definitely was the one that led to Wandering Wolf's downfall at the start of that game. But like once we got towards like that 2v1 situation, that Kanji definitely was putting in that work.
Absolutely solid stuff to critical existence failure as always. And I mean, Wandering Wolf not out of it, just dropping down to that loser's side. Critical existence failure waiting awareness finals will be fighting the winner of actually you versus Forcer Kirby. So that's I don't know if that's next, but it'll be an interesting one to watch if it is.
It is next.
Ah, there it is.
Atkins, I think we need a brief intermission.
Oh, okay.
BBTAG Argentina updated their tier list.
Oh, yeah, we could definitely take an intermission for that one. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Right.
Did they mention where they ended off?
They said second half of Volume 1. Oh, second episode of Volume 2. Okay.
They're on the second episode of Volume 2. Okay, let's see what has changed. I still don't know why you have this unidentifiable NPC as S tier, but I'll respect it. And Yang is still up there. Ruby is still up there. Yo, what? Let's go! Argentina has put Weiss where she needs to be for now. I'm glad that you guys have seen the light. Look, those first episodes, a little bit of a buffer. I was disappointed at first, but it came with time. Y'all have seen the light, so that's good. Decent. You guys are still kind of capping on Pyrrha, but I'll give it time since you guys just started episode 2. Cinder. I'll be really kind of I won't reveal anything there. What do you guys think about John? Why is Neo so low? Man, I think those are my questions. What do you guys think? Wait, you guys have freaking what's her name? The bunny girl? Yo, she's sick. Yes. Look. Wait. Okay. Like Velvet is an NPC. Like, that's fair, but like, you guys have an NPC in S tier. You guys can tell me that NPC is sicker than Velvet. Velvet is dope. Wait, okay, I gotta remember, it's just season 1. Okay. No, okay. This is mostly inoffensive. Most of my grievances come from John and Neo. I don't know why you guys hate Neo so much.
No justice for Ice Cream Girl.
Alright. Neo's an E because she sucks at tag.
I do have to ask, why is Nora in D?
So I'm, like I said, I'm willing to accept a lot of these because they're still very early. And so Nora being there now is fine. Now, if they get to like Volume 6 and Nora's still there, I'm gonna have some questions. But Nora being there for now, it's inoffensive.
Fair enough.
But yeah, John, he's just a boy, man. Let him live. But here we are, Londally against the four-sword Kirby to determine who's going to get into that winner's final spot. Oh yeah, the food that is like one of the goated scenes of the entire show. That the food fight cafeteria scene is so freaking good. Like, and it's honestly so old. Like that footage, like that scene is actually really old, but it has aged so incredibly well still to this day somehow.
I've never watched an episode of Ruby in my entire life. I don't know what to say.
It's okay, Lon. I recommend it. Question mark.
All I know is I like Neo. She's a cute ice cream girl with an umbrella.
She's cool. She's cool. She has a interesting presence in the show. You know. Spoiler free. Yo, that like was unironically sick, even though it's a button check. He DP'd into the Orgay 4P.
It's good. Yeah, my buttons have been checked. I gotta make sure super works. Alright. I think we good.
Indeed. Yeah, Argentina, thanks for checking in. Keep checking in week by week as you guys get further and further, because when we get deeper in there, I'm gonna start laying it on if I see some cap opinions there.
Yes. You can look forward to that, but I will look forward to this next match. Unfortunately, it will be a Yukiko team kill, but what can you do?
Correct, Mundo. But I mean, hey, two Yukikos, you know, threatening to get in the top 3 situation.
Yes. It'll be a W for me at the very least, no matter how this way goes, but I want to take the bigger W. I will now go into the Defo dimension.
Best of luck.
If you think yourself a
Still taking care of setting up another match, so you will be solo for just a minute.
All good. So yeah, they're jumping into it. So yeah, the big aspect of what we saw previously working in Forcer Kirby's advantage was the solid Yukiko play against inexperienced Yukiko counterplay for the moment from E2 Deku. Now I don't imagine that's going to be the case here for Lon Lily going into this match. Both of these players definitely are kind of familiar on their respective fangirls. And oh my gosh, yeah, with the big mistake being made there from Forcer Kirby, see Lon going to be taking advantage of that as much as possible. Forced sandwich situation. Just raw tag. I like it. I mean, it got them out of dodge, even though they're going to be eating this damage with Yukiko. Not the worst thing in the world, but I'm so surprised on the Tater Burst. Forcer Kirby playing with a bit of fire. No pun intended. Oh, okay. Yeah, we see Lon trying to keep Kirby trapped as much as possible. Very nice air stall.
I'm just seeing both of them do almost literally the same thing.
Yeah, basically, that's how those Yukiko mirrors go, man. I mean, fair enough. They both, like, have access to the same 3 options from the ranges they're playing at, so... Whoa, my god!
In the world, that was such an option.
Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work out all the way in notifying what happened there, so Forcer Kirby did have to lose Yukiko for that, but... Ooh.
I'm imagining... Yeah.
That happened eventually.
I couldn't even finish the sentence. That's how like accurate I was with that. What a call out! My goodness. That should be, even though he's 20k, that should be a dead character.
You are correct in that assumption. Lon gonna be going up game 1 against Forcer Kirby here thus far.
And you won't be swept about by the time.
Yeah, I think control really is the key word that comes down to it at the end of the day. You know, even though they both have Yukiko, Lon has access to those sword normals. So when it comes to how the neutral is being played out, we're definitely seeing Lon just getting comfy cozy with the way that they're bobbing, weaving around Tager and controlling the pace of the matchup. But all it takes is for Forcer Kirby to get started, and we can go easily just as chaotic in their favor.
Absolutely. And ooh, what an active switch to avoid that DP. Getting a full punish on that as well.
Yeah, super well constructed pressure there from Lon.
Hooks it below, didn't get a combo out of that though. Keeping the pressure up. Gets a grab, throw counter. Not quite sure what Podge was trying to do in that situation.
Yeah, I don't know either, but Lon is getting, or Podge, Forcer Kirby's getting ate up alive here at the moment. Hasn't been able to leave this left side of the screen for quite some time.
Taking up space, gonna have to charge rent for that soon.
Yeah, just a bit. At least there was some solid defense to get Yukiko out of there. Oh, this Taker just can't really catch a break, seemingly.
Man, we are becoming very acquainted with the left side of this stage.
Yeah, I don't even look. Let alone, this is not like typically a net play stage, so I haven't seen him in a long time. But even just with how this match playing out, I don't even remember what the right side of the stage looks like.
We are still staying on this side of the stage for now. Oh,
they're thinking about it.
No. Drops the combo though. Okay. Going back to center. But Podge getting out of that situation a bit. Getting Yukiko. Oh no! Oh, could have killed Yukiko actually in that situation.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that she's still alive at the moment. This is definitely a big chance for Podge trying to get something started. Sniffed it out, knew what was coming, and had the right punish available too. That's that Yukiko knowledge that favors both players in the situation. That was burst safe somehow.
I feel like no matter what, like even if it could have hit Tager, like Podge still had the option of doing an active swap.
That is true.
But whatever the case may be, Tager went down, and not soon after, or not so long after, Yukiko goes down as well. Long taking game 2. I cannot speak today.
Yes, it happens. But yeah, Lon is looking solid. You know, despite Forcer Kirby trying to mount that comeback and evening things on life totals in the 2v2 game there, I think Lon has really had the majority of the control and like the full aspect of this matchup, and it's been hard. It's been rough for Tager as far as like playing the match so far. Like,
yeah. But now we're going into game 3. Really, Lon getting getting some footing in this, and once again going back to the left side of the stage.
love to see it. We've gotten really acquainted with that house. I'm noticing that it has some nice, piping going on there. I'm guessing that's, for water, as houses have. Oh, we're seeing the bell, though. Ooh,
Oh,
what's
I don't even know. I honestly don't even know, but whatever the case may be, yeah, Tager had to get out, looking a little bit low on life there, and bringing in the Yukiko, but it looks like Lon's keeping up defense and also finding some good gaps in the pressure, able to get that EX thrust and get a good punish, forcing the burst.
Yo, who's that a statue of in the background?
No idea.
Alright, Lon, the corner. Okay, so this is interesting because it's actually Yukiko that's dying first this time around. The Tager, as I've said, has been the issue for Forcer Kirby thus far, and seemingly looking to persist that they're gonna have to pop this resistance early. They need a miracle, but I don't think it's gonna be granted. Lon's just relentless at the moment.
Unless Lon somehow drops one of the easiest combos I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, no, it was curtains.
Too clean. Lon gonna be able to take you 3-0 over Forcer Kirby.
Securing that spot in winners finals.
Indeed. Lon is looking very solid here at the moment. I mean, they have not dropped a game thus far, so they have taken both their sets 3-0.
Hello.
Welcome back, Lon Lily. Guaranteed top 3 at WNF here. Winners side. Winners finals qualifier, Lon Lily.
Easiest.
Good job.
Thank you, Cheap.
All right. Well, yeah, that full winner side is kind of filled out here. 8 participants tonight, so we are moving and grooving through the bracket. But what are the optics looking like for what we have going on the loser side?
All right. Let me take a look-see. Currently, we do have. Well, give me a second. It's loading for some reason. Yeah. So we currently have Wandering Wolf and Nip 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 playing out their match. Right now, I think, yeah, only other match available is Four Sword Kirby and Orax to go up on stream.
Very cool, very cool. I'll get that set up for them. As per usual, I guess I'm just making this a thing, you know? I'll get them set up. Somebody talk about Matcherino.
Well, Lon, you did it last time, right?
Yes.
All right, well, I think it's only fitting that I do it. I feel like it's been forever since I've done it. But yes, go ahead, use the, what is it, the code word? Is it code word? Whatever. Use the code, use exclamation point Master Cheap, Matcherino, Matcherini. I don't know how many other ones we have, but use all of those, whatever, to have the link to the Matcherino pop up in the Twitch chat. And over there you will find page, and the code to contribute a free 50 cents to the pot for tonight is WNFO21_24 BBTAG, all caps by the way. And currently we're sitting at $10, so thank you very much to everybody who has contributed thus far, greatly appreciated. You can also contribute through other means. We have sponsorship quests on the right sidebar over there that you can complete to add just a little bit more to your contribution as well. We also have a marketplace featuring the latest and greatest in manga from our good friends over at Kaiken Books, Lunar Life in Another World, My Dad's the Queen of All VTubers, Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant, Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, Gacha Go Core, Shed That Skin Ryukazaki-san, Uzumate or Maid is Way Too Annoying, and I believe that's all of those. We also have some keychains and charms with characters from Quintessential Quintuplets, Girls Frontline, Azure Lane, Fate Go, and Princess Connect. Any purchase made from the marketplace will have a portion of that purchase go directly towards the Matcherino bracket pot. There's also direct contributions as well for another method. And we also have, is it $? Yes, it is. We also have a Ko-Fi link to help support the Parsec servers that we have going tonight. Parsec servers aren't free, unfortunately. So if you want to see more Parsec tournaments run for BBTAG here at WNF, any contribution made to that Ko-Fi link is greatly appreciated as well. Thank you very much to Paul Lay for having these servers available to us, and to you as well for supporting this, both through the Matcherino and through the Ko-Fi link.
Indeed. Well, these two are. It's all good. These two are really messing around here, doing like the most extended button check I've ever seen in my life. Like I don't know if they're like putting each other in like a staring contest or what's going on, but like they've been doing some nutty stuff while you've been talking the entire time.
Yeah, this Yukiko is at level 9, and I don't know how you get her to level 9 and up. Actually, that's pretty easy. Just spam 2TP.
True.
Still.
Alright, well it is. I mean, Four Sword Kirby's up the bat. We already know what it is with that. It's going to be Tager Yukiko all the time. Unless he's pulling out that secret Takakatsuki, but that doesn't seem to be the case at the moment. Orax on the other end, like we said, Yang +1. This time the +1 is Narukami. And one of the more rare comps that we see from Orax, but definitely existed one. And when I have seen it, it's been quite strong.
For sure. I definitely, at least from my perspective, I kind of understand why Orax doesn't want to play Elizabeth into this matchup. Surprisingly enough, Liz versus Yukiko is how we might call terrible for Elizabeth. And while you do have access to all those great assists coming out from Elizabeth, when you're playing on her point against Yukiko, it can be quite the struggle.
I could see it. Well, they're already firing away. Podkoi with the wedge catapult round start wasn't quite successful there, but loving the persistence. Oh, just the mashup between that. That was a very fantastic call out there from Orax.
Quite catch the forward tech. Baja activating the cross combo, gets the 214B, I swear to God, he's the only Taker player on the planet that can do it.
How does he do it? It's too good. Okay, ooh, okay. That force with Kirby really kind of sizing through pressure. I'm loving this pickup here from Podge off of the Spark Bolt. This is a lot of damage to take for really just one bar.
I was about to say, there's not a Mirage Dine, there's a Zeo Dine potentially you have to worry about, but it doesn't look like there's one anymore. Probably just gonna be cashing out, no meter needed, just gonna go into the cross raid, swap back into the Taker.
Man, this has been some of the most like funky momentum I have seen in a BBTAG match in a while. Like, Podge is definitely, oh my gosh, tapping into some cursed energy, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. Orax, huge happy birthday confirmed here, spending all the cash available.
Yeah, oh my god, that must have been the last active frame. Wasn't quite able to punish the Yank DP, and just runs in and gets counter hit by the 5A. I feel like that was a misinput on Super.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you there. I'm actually a bit surprised that Orax didn't pop the resonance in that situation, but probably just wanted to keep up the momentum, keep up the pace, because I mean they did get that happy birthday, put him in that situation in the first place. But first, four-star Kirby hanging out strong, gonna be able to get game one.
I'll hit you with everything I've got.
Curious what we have going on here going into game two, because I mean, like I said, it was very funky. The only way I can describe it. There's a lot of pseudo plus frame situations that Podge was landing up. Just a lot of solid reads at play.
Definitely Podge, definitely gonna get going. He's continuing to get going. My god, he really just ran up in 5A and is able to confirm about the Phoenix too.
Insane. Okay, yeah, going for those reads this time around. Not working out, but still able to find a anti-air. Gonna be able to get the punish on the Narcommon Burst. This is something else. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get re-stood against Podge with the way that he's playing at the moment.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, the active frames of the Miragi, they're actually able to make sure there was no conversion off that DHC setup.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, being punished for trying to press forward is essentially what's happening to Orax at this immediate moment.
Yeah, but gets whiff punished on that 5A.
Oh, they're ready for me. That's insane.
That was wild because, I mean, for one, Narcommon just straight up involved through the entirety of Agidime, but also getting a full punish on it, definitely very bad for Podge, but still has a level 3 resonance Yukiko, and especially getting that counter hit 5A confirm is a good start. Now suddenly this game is looking in somebody's favor.
Yeah, it's really hard to say. This will be some damage for Orax, but this can go either way. Orax will be popping the resonance now. I've set up the Zeo. I like it. That is not gonna hit.
Yeah, I like the idea of trying to nullify any plus frames coming out from the EXEO, but unfortunately just wasn't able to punish it on time, and with after that just got tapped low, and Orax will be taking game 2.
There it is, things evening up here. This has been a chaotic one. Like in terms of both interactions coming out from both players, it doesn't feel like we've seen like a solid middle ground or really some like insane pressure situations that are going on between the two of them. They have been doing some really wild interactions in the neutral game.
Yeah, I swear to God, this is the first time they've been in this corner, and it looks like you'll be getting out of there.
Oh, I like it, the check.
Trying to mix me. I got the Zeodine right here, able to get the counter hit. 5A confirm, goes in with the JC, forced to burst out.
I'm actually really shocked that was burst safe. That had to be like pretty much just on the fringe.
Sure. Just gonna be walking back, really fearing that Taker over there. Oh my god!
Yeah, I had a feeling Podge was gonna do something. I was like, he's not just gonna DP. And then as soon as I thought of what he could possibly do in that moment, he did it.
Yeah, ooh, catching the ending frames there, the Crimson Punisher, but finds a good place to burst out, saving that Taker's life.
Definitely, oof. Yeah, Orax has definitely had a bit of control in this matchup. Yukiko has not even gained a stack yet.
Been playing at level 0 for quite a while now, so even though he's getting these really solid hits, it's not gonna be as much damage as it could be, holding 5.9. Still very good, equalizing the health totals a lot, but Podge still willing to play with this level 0 Yukiko. If we had levels there, that could have been a kill, but didn't cash out in the super.
Oh my gosh, and a perfectly timed burst there from Orax. That could not have gone worse there for Force-Sword Kirby. All that momentum, all that, you know, work that they were doing with the level 0 Yukiko just brought it in the efforts. Did not fall for the day 0, but they fell for the day 1. Let's go.
Yes, yeah, Tech out here will get beat. Kid tried to punish it, didn't quite work out. Now it's a 1v1 situation.
Wow. Just completely hit out of that EXEO with the Spark Bolt. It's a full screen check. You know, Tager, they do have a neutral option, and it is Spark Bolt, and sometimes, you know, it'd be going crazy. So
Yes. One neutral option he does have is honestly pretty good. Like, it's a full screen piercing projectile that you get to convert off it, and like, I mean, it's his only neutral, but I mean, hey, at least he has something.
if it works, it works. All right, Force-Sword Kirby starting to pick up a bit of steam here. You know, he gave away from being able to move on, and already starting out super strong, putting Orax on the back burner.
Getting this burst safe, confirmed 10k on the Yanger already, but fires back with a counter hit 4p.
Oh, very nice throw tech there for Force-Sword Kirby. It's just really eating a lot of this pressure. I was actually kind of shocked at the lack of pushback there from Force-Sword Kirby, but they were just really confident in their defense. And rightfully so. Not able to kill. I'm shocked.
Yeah, same. Didn't quite catch your finger off that. Tries to go in for a wedge. Oh, Persona breaks the 5B at the right time there.
Okay. 5C entered. Maragi pressure starting to catch on. Double overhead this time around. I don't know what Narukami did.
He did a JC and I got punished. I feel like that was an EXEO misinput. I don't know, but either way, almost got get beat. That would have been game right there. Didn't quite punish the shoulder tackle, but it's okay. Gets the grab. Orax given no chance to pop the resonance, and I think that is a 3-1 set for Podge.
Very cool. Force-Sword Kirby taking it over Orax. And we'll be moving on into the loser semis. We do know who that opponent is going to be. So Wandering Wolf and Nepu did play. Wandering Wolf came up victorious with a 3-2 victory. So that is the matchup we have lined up for loser semis at the moment.
Yes. I believe with the way we run things here, that'll actually be the next set.
Is that correct, Mr. T.O.?
Never speak like that again in my presence.
Okay, that's not my bad.
The answer is...
But yes, it will be Wandering Wolf and Four-Sword Kirby.
Thank you very much. Alright, Wandering Wolf is joined.
You're really testing my patience here.
Look.
Icon's about to get banned.
I could just speak in nothing but May voice lines.
Yes, but I don't think that would be very productive commentary for the audience.
Yeah. I also don't know any of her voice lines besides the dolphin one, so I'm not going to be able to construct really meaningful sentences. I play her in English. Go! Fly! Mr. Dolphin! I don't know anything. I don't know anything beyond that. That's all I do.
Don't ever speak like that again in my presence.
That's how she sounds, though. Yo, that's goated.
No. I don't care if that's game sounds. That's within the game. Don't speak like that in my presence again.
Okay.
Tio about to DQ the commentator.
Crazy. We need to expand the Discord capabilities. I need to have a push to deafen option that allows me to say statements that people in the voice chat can't hear, but the stream can. Like, I need that button so bad.
You do know I also have the stream open, right?
Well, I didn't think that far when thinking of this technology that I want, alright?
we ain't thinking at all.
Like, I have all of my bases covered here, in case you pull something like that.
That's crazy. Just No trust here at WNF, but maybe rightfully so. I don't deserve that trust, but we will be hopping straight into Wandering Wolf, Force, and Kirby, barring any button checks. Oh, that looks live.
Yeah, this is live. They confirmed as a button check. Podge just going in, getting this 5V call out on the Lene, gonna get all this unburstable damage. Oh, unfortunately though, drops it, and ooh, unfortunately Sledge catapult gotta be not Sledge, Wedge. Wait. I'm capping. Don't listen to me.
Sledgehammer and Wedge catapult. That's Sledgehammer because it's a hammer with his fist. The Wedge catapult is the one where he throws them.
Yes, indeed. Built up that 4 meters. You know what that means? Magnetech wheel sucks.
It was a 2A punish into shimmy into raw Lene super.
Yeah, that was very interesting to say the least. Ooh, Podge, unfortunately though, dropping the combo, smacking the Lene, not quite able to seal out the deal on her. Is that Baraki gonna hit? No, not quite able to punish the meatballs.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Wandering Wolf didn't get that run up confirmed. That could have been a not big damage, but getting that kind of confirmed with Chie where you get the knockdown makes for some really terrifying OT.
Yeah. Usually it's obvious to catch these IAD forwards.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Force with Kirby. Ooh, oh my, he baited it like 3 times until he was gonna be comfortable to punish and still wasn't ready to punish. Chie too good.
Yeah. Okay, great for Podge. The Maragidyne did catch the Chie, unfortunately didn't punish it, but both those Persona characters, they kind of be low on life, but didn't confirm off the 2-1-4B, but it's okay, gets the counter hit confirmed, but doesn't catch out of the super to keep it all bursting.
That did not punish. That's a that's a big boy taker right there, but yeah, I can see the kind of conundrum that Wandering Wolf was in right there, because Chie can get some fantastic pressure on Taker just because he's such a big boy. All right, fuzzies for days, but Chie was a hit away from dying, and you know, Force of Kirby could pop that DP at any given time. So being a big constant pressure going back and forth of do I pressure, do I not, and unfortunately in that situation couldn't get anything threatening enough time. Force of Kirby takes that game 1.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Oh, okay, believed in the role.
All right. Sledging right through Force Sandwich situation. Yeah, that Yukiko is still active. That was great recognition there from Wandering Wolf to jump and not be put in any crazy active swap scenarios.
You gotta be careful. That's not being careful, Podge. No, don't do it to her. No.
Pretty sure she's Omega dead, and I'm pretty sure you should close your eyes right now. Yeah, don't watch this. Don't watch this. Don't hear it either, because, ooh, man. Okay.
Ooh, yep. That. Solo Taker.
Solo Taker, the dream is alive, especially if we're just gonna start out with the SPD call on the back. I've been seeing that a lot. Y'all been putting too much guilt here.
Able to punish the DP with the 5P.
Okay, are we gonna steal Force Sandwich situation? Is she gonna roll? No, not at all. Calling out the push block, I guess, just keeping things, you know, all together pretty safe. I mean, yeah, Wandering Wolf doesn't need to do anything too crazy here in this 2v1.
Yeah. Oh my god, gets the low check. Wandering Wolf not expecting it.
Okay. Yeah, just getting that Lene out of there. That was super low. Finding a very solid hit with Chie. Hey. No super! Uh-oh.
Taker another chance at life. Who cares? We gotta run up grab. Grab the grab.
I like it. I did it with the Chie 6P in the back just in case. Solid stuff there from Wandering Wolf. Well, I mean, a solid kind of recapture of the match, because that match could have been done seconds ago, but it's all good. It's tied up 1-1. Yeah, pacing of this match is super intriguing. Like, I don't know, I feel like Wolf just constantly just kind of has their own pacing of how they approach these matches. It's really kind of solid, fundamentally based, but we haven't really seen, like, I've been expecting some Lene rolls in some of the pressure strings that they're getting going to set up some like sandwich situations, but no, it's really just kind of been the footsie and neutral game that they're going with. But of course, as I say that, they do Lene roll, so.
Yeah, that loot Yukiko definitely not looking so hot. Oh my god, gets the cross up to and able to get the. Don't know what's going on anymore. Try to mash out, gonna be doing the double DHC to cash out a lot of damage, keep it all unburstable. Doesn't fall for the burst bait though.
That's good. It's decision making like that, which will stabilize this 2v2 for now, allow Lene to heal. And there it is. The Chie pressure on Tager, keeping it really safe at the moment, at least getting some bursts or push blocks.
Yeah, Podge is left without a meter, or without any meter, and like this big boy is just gonna go straight through the Chie air buttons.
Yeah, it works out. Unfortunately for Force Kirby, they spent quite a few push blocks to get out of that situation. Fortunately, that's 8k meterless.
Yeah, gets him with the 4A check on the Gadget Finger. We're gonna be swapping over back into the Yukiko. Oh no, just runs in 5Ps. Unfortunately, though, drops the combo.
That was so sick. The Naruto run under the fire and fans. That was the anime as hell. Oh boy.
Okay. Finds a good place to burst out, crossover DP to steal a corner. Pod try to wake up Mash, doesn't believe in the confirm. Gonna be sledging straight through, baits the DP, but doesn't punish it on time.
This is such clown shoes, man. This is a clown shoes round that's going on. What is happening?
What was
happening, dude?
What is the decision making? Okay, we're in Rampage time. This is good for both players because, for one, Yukiko is gonna have more meter to kind of play around and like kind of do whatever she wants with that. But at the same time, Water Wolf's kill potential is basically always going to be active. Never mind, there goes the limit. I mean, actually, never. I'm capping. That's still Chie Satonaka on the screen.
This is weird. What? I think that was a missed input on the meteors, but that was definitely some certified Ronald McDonald activity that was going on in that match. Straight up clown shoes before Sir Kirby's gonna be able to take it 2-1. They're on match point. Man, yeah. What happened?
It was like both players punish a DP challenge impossible. I have nothing really intellectual to say about that. It's just a lot of very obvious nerves and both players just not ready for the proper punishes. This is the TK beating that DP. Fortunately for Podge, not enough meter to really cash out anything too big.
Yeah, I like the way that Wonder Wolf is trying to mix things up here. The rushdown is looking really on point. Oh, that's a big one. You don't want to take what's to follow after. I love it. Mash GA2A. It's a very, very nice button.
Why is GA2A? Ooh, goes in 6P plus DP, but gets grabbed for his trouble, putting Podge in a very good position. Oh, just gets hit!
Oh my gosh. Oh, not a huge combo for the punish though, but I mean, it works out if it's just immediately followed up with a reset, right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Oh my gosh, perplexed anxiety is the name of the game when I watch a 4-sword Kirby match. Just
Yeah, okay, this time bursting out immediately. Lene put on the back foot. She is so low.
Oh my gosh, Wandering Wolf is locked and loaded. You cannot make any mistakes if you're forcing Kirby at the moment. Kill this Chie if you can. Oh no!
Didn't keep it first safe. Oh no! I mean, it's so good. He's just got hit with a bunch of fans. Left with this really low Chie. Gonna be setting up those meteors to get that safe resonance call, but just getting hit by so many fans. This Yukiko is really low. No push block. Doesn't block the overhead.
That's what hit you? Oh no!
Power charge combo. Okay, it ran out, so I doubt that will be a kill. But he's gotta be careful because I mean that's Tater. He can grab you in an instant and it's over. But like, just sets up a plus for tries to push block out. Oh my god! Just runs into another Spark. Spark Bolt right again. Isn't quite able to kill. Gets on the corner positioning. Wonder Wolf staying patient, runs up and gets grabbed and punched. Able to take it 3-1 over Wondering Wolf.
I'm really I'm really happy that I have you on the mic with me, because I have not done anything for the past 20 seconds besides look at the screen and shake my head. I couldn't find the words. I definitely could not find the words. But yeah, Force Kirby's gonna be able to take it 3-1 over Wandering Wolf. Just what a set. It was absolutely the nicest marinara sauce on mom's spaghetti throughout the entirety of that match. Holy crap, that was something else.
I was getting anxiety watching that. I was really worried. They spilled so much spaghetti on the floor. I was really worried one of them was gonna trip over it. Man, it was terrifying.
Absolutely, and this is winners finals we're playing out.
Yes, we have we have top 3 locked in and loaded. Only got a 2 to 3 set, or can I math? 3 to 4 technically potential sets here tonight at WNF.
That is correct. And yeah, it will be you and Critical Existence Failure.
Yep. You're guaranteed to play in at least 2 of those possible 4 sets.
Sick.
Because you played the video game well.
Let's go.
Did you know you're both here and I can start up the game at any time, but I've just been like staring at the screen doing nothing?
So sick.
Alright, let me get out of here. You're both there. I got nothing to worry about. Lolly Critical Existence Failure on the way. Well, wind it down, y'all. Matcherito. I'll put it in the chat if you haven't already. Code WNF2021_24 BBTAG for the free 50-cent donation. We are currently sitting at $14. We appreciate you all for your donations thus far. Shout outs to Jay Gotchabeezy. I believe that's a direct contribution. Yes, it is. Thank you for your direct contribution, sir. We greatly appreciate it. You guys can do a direct contribution if you'd like. That's, more than appreciated. The generosity of people to fund these virtual pots for virtual brackets that we have amidst this pandemic that has ailed us for over a year now. But hey, we're talking about Match Arena now. The sidebar, you can do the sponsor quest that donates even more free money to the pot if you're interested in doing so. And yeah, if you want to receive something for a direct donation, we definitely got some deals for you in the Match Arena Marketplace, courtesy of Kite Books, the latest and greatest manga supplier in the universe, available in stores surrounding in the greater Los Angeles area if you haven't seen the hard copies. But for virtual copies, here's what we have in store for you. Lone Life in Another World Series, Shed That's Getting Ryu Kasaki-san series. My Dad's a Creative All VTubers, Uzumator made his way to Annoying Gacha Go Core, Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, Welcome to Outcast Restaurant, and many others. Be sure to check them out on Twitter. They are dropping manga constantly. And yeah, some merch for sale as well. Keychains and charms, courtesy of Quintessential Quintuplets, Girls Frontline, Fate Go, Azure Lane, and Princess Connect. But if we're cycling back to the first thing that we said, that code, WNF2021_24 BB tag for the free 50-cent donation, it'd be greatly appreciated. Exclamation point PS as well brings up the Parsec support. If you are interested, in showing some generosity, you can click that link, donate to that Ko-Fi that goes straight to directly supporting these Parsec servers that we do have available that allow for us to play here in the Parsec dimension. I have some stuff I need to fix in the server, but yeah, exclamation point PS if you want to show some generosity. Shout outs to Paul Lay. That does go directly to Parsec upkeys. We greatly appreciate that. What's going on in here?
Critical Existence Failure's controller died, so he had to reconnect.
Okay. I'm too stupid to figure this out the smart way. Let me just do this. Oh no, he's gone.
Yeah, okay, there he is. Don't worry, he's back.
It's been a while since I've done this. I forgot what I needed to do in order to just let him in. Oh snap! There's an exclamation point commands. Oh no! It definitely only lists like a fourth of them though. Are there any of these that I haven't seen in a while? We got what is cursed hours? Ah yes, I remember that one now. Oh yeah, but here's the thing counter. Oh my gosh, classic.
Oh wow, we still have that?
Yeah, there's like 90 commands in here, dude.
from crossing fate.
It is all good. That is understandable.
Useless. Here we go.
Hey, be sure to do exclamation point leaderboard to check out. Oh, did they start?
No, it's none of the button check.
Okay, yeah. Exclamation point leaderboard. That's gonna pull up the WNFOC BBTAG standings from 2019. So be sure to check that out. That has not been updated in 2 years now.
Wow.
Well, looks like buttons have been checked. They've been checked once again. Winners finals will be commencing. Me versus the one and only critical existence failure. Let us go. I go into the defo mode
Best
world.
of luck.
Thank you, thank you.
Get ready.
Oh man. Okay, let me close the spreadsheet. Seeing so many names that I haven't seen in so long, but the only names we need to care about at the moment: critical existence failure, Lon Lowly, winners finals here at WNF. What do we got?
Oh wow. Trade on almost literally everybody.
Yes.
but critical existence failure getting some momentum, but immediately stopped by that EX thrust.
Punishment.
Okay, 7.5k. Yosuke in a lot of trouble forced to burst, but that's a good telegraph. Yeah. Is there a reset in between that? Ew.
I think there was. Oh no, unfortunately Orie popped her up too high to get hit by that super. Still able to get some good damage, get her out of there, and get some crossfade as well. But, oh man, that was such a good starter too. Oh, I can't believe he avoided that, but unfortunately got hit by that and going to be looped.
Yeah, fortunately for Lon, it's the solo Yukiko coming in here with 6 Agi stacks and very low Yosuke and Kanji. Full health bar in Yukiko as well, so this is super doable for Lon.
I mean, you don't usually see that sort of situation happen for Yukiko, but I mean, this is still gets caught immediately out of resonance. Oh.
Just holding that to kind of make sure that the mix isn't too crazy. How long is Lon gonna hold the combo though? That's the question. Okay, a tech point there. I was gonna say, I feel like it's coming eventually. Just the, oh my god,
That wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth it.
That was definitely not worth it. The risk reward for Lon in that situation to do a reversal Meraki Dine as soon as they saw Yosuke move was heavily weighted in their favor, because even if critical existence failure blocked, there was no way they were going to be able to make sure Yosuke didn't die, and Yukiko was not going to die for that being blocked. So that was, yeah, a bit of a high value, low risk situation for Lon altogether.
Absolutely, and that was very good for Lon to be cognizant of that. It's a good job on them taking game 1, going into game 2. Looking very much in Lon's favor right now, getting some good damage off on both characters. Oh, catching the assist, but getting caught by Orie afterwards.
Oh my gosh, literally just jumped over the Yosuke 2C there. Yosuke not looking too nice there in the back.
Lon's doing really good at covering his approach options with that Yukiko assist.
Yeah, he tends to make it work like a charm. I mean, it is a duckable assist, you know, you can crouch under it, but Lon influences that in very good ways of just jumping at you when you least expect it, or chasing you down, you know, giving you a reason to want to jump. It's a very good reinforcement. Oh my gosh.
And here, oh wow, what a wake up super.
Ooh.
Hot in the air by the moonsault. Yep, going to be getting that resonance super cancel and going for the kill on Orie. Yukiko though coming in with 9 fire stacks. Oh, unfortunate drop.
Okay, we'll be able to stabilize this one this time around. I don't know if I agree with ending it in that way. I understand he wanted the resonance super, but if he did the combo for longer, it would have wasted a lot of this freaking resonance time. Look at what you had to deal with. Yeah, I understand critical existence failure ideology for doing the early super there to make sure it was resonance, but just given how long that Yosuke can extend combos, I think it would have been more beneficial to just sacrifice the damage to make sure that Dark Phoenix isn't still an X factor, basically.
Unfortunately, wasn't able to do that and got punished for their moonsaults in neutral. That was, again, very good on Lon to get use that Meraki Dine and able to get that going, killing off the Yosuke in game 2. But going into game 3, it's looking much like the last 2 currently.
Yeah, Lime's like approach to the neutral game has been very, very impressive. Gonna be interrupted on that reset there. Come on, that's the king of resets right there. You can't reset critical resistance failure mid combo. He's like, I do that all day. Like,
Didn't he get reset earlier?
maybe.
He literally pointed that out. Look.
Suppose if you're stupid.
Anyways. Ooh, good catch on the active swap. He's perfect going. I still never know how to block that.
It's so tough. Like the active swap capabilities, Yosuke flipping all over the place. I mean, it's practically a guess.
Good DP out of that situation. Going to be killing the Aurier off for this. Doesn't need the DHC. Still has. Well, couldn't DHC anyways. I was looking at the wrong meter for that. But
Guys, these reversal super is coming in so clutch. I thought that was gonna kill Kanji, not quite.
I was very worried. But that man will get him. Trying to go for the EX dive, but no dice.
Yeah, Lon has been forced to play solo Yukiko so many times now, but this is the comfort zone. And they always bring Yukiko in with a lot of stacks, and it's super threatening presence! What a hit confirm, but no! Didn't quite work!
Just like in like that one area of the stage, like one position where it was just like really hard for it to actually hit, no matter which way it would have gone.
Yeah, ooh, V-Slash making contact this time! Lon Lily. 3-0 over critical resistance failure. No games dropped throughout the entirety of this bracket, and a grand finals winner side placement at the moment. Very solid stuff.
Lon, for lack of a better word, and sorry for the pun, definitely on fire right now, like with all of these Yukiko solo comebacks, and just really having a domineering presence over the match. That, from what I've seen at the very least, throughout.
No, I mean, my sentiment is exactly from what I've been able to see, and Lon is definitely heating up out here.
Absolutely.
On fire at this point, honestly.
Hey, I already said that one. Hold on.
I mean, ignited. Which is also the best Yang theme. I wish it was in this game for a match. You can hear it in the menus when they did the update, and you can hear like more music, even though it's not in-game music. But I wish I could pick Ignite and get in game. That song goes crazy.
I don't know any of the Ruby songs besides the ones in the game.
Oh, I got you. Don't shoot me.
That wasn't and
you don't do it. So that was an invitation for me to link it. It's there now.
No. That wasn't an invitation for you to send me or do that. No.
Cheap 46,000 people in the world think this is a good song.
That's not as high of a number as you think.
I mean,
So what's going on in here?
One. If you count me as the one, I haven't liked the video yet, but do I count for any weight in that? All right, Cheap. I won't force you to listen to Ruby music. I get it.
Right, thank you.
Yes.
Anyways,
We're missing a 4-sword Kirby. I got critical existence failure here. You know, he's shackled to these seats until he loses another set. But 4-sword Kirby, we need to summon back here to the Parsec dimension.
the 4-sword Kirby did say to give them 2 minutes.
Okay, we can give him 2 minutes.
They have 2 swords. They need to get the other 2 currently.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
But yeah, hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves. Another Wednesday, another full exciting bracket of Blaze Blue cross tag battle action here at twitch.tv/ready30. Said this earlier, I'll say it again. In case there are any new viewers, we love having new participants around. We do Parsec and PS4 alternating. So this week is Parsec bracket, next week will be PS4. So if you're interested in joining and you live on the West Coast, you know, definitely join us for the future. But yeah, we're just winding down things here in the top 3. Oh, I do hear Forcer Kirby attempting to connect to my computer. There he is.
Well, actually, it's not your computer.
True. I mean, the notice says that it's my computer, but it's not actually my computer.
While they get ready, I'll be right back.
All good, all good. So, cheap, like, I feel like throughout the entirety of this bracket and the context that we have about these players, like, this match, it's gonna be really hard to commentate. Because, like, the four-sword Kirby pacing throughout the entirety of this bracket is, like I said, perplexed anxiety. That's been the catchphrase I've been using for watching four-sword Kirby play the game today. Because it has just been nail-biters, spaghetti, just like I don't know. This is just a lot of chaos going on there. And critical existence failure. I mean, he's literally the embodiment of chaos. So like, this is just a losers finals. I don't think the world is ready for it.
I mean, when Four Sword Kirby plays the game, you're not going to understand what's happening. That's already been established, and also established, as you said. Critical existence failure is one of the epitomes of chaos in this game. Myself being, at the very least, one of the others, if not the only other.
Very true.
So, you are right. We will be seeing some very interesting things happen. I will be surprised if that isn't the case, and I honestly can't tell you where we're going to be headed. This could be an event horizon upset that we see tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, something of note that I think is going to be a real key thing in this matchup, you know, I've noticed the unwillingness of Four Sword Kirby to punish parry DPs in the form of Chie. And I mean, critical resistance failure does have a parry DP on their end. You know, they have the Yosuke. So it could be a repeating situation that we see here. I got to connect back here because there's some funny business going on.
Yes, not only is there a critical existence failure there's a critical existence failure for his controller. I guess I tried to make a joke out of his name, it didn't work.
It's good. It's because it's such a tongue twister of a name, man. It's so long. How many syllables is in that thing? Critical existence failure. 8 syllables? That's like 2 syllables too long. Maybe 3. Like, no more than 5 syllable names.
To do something. And I forgot the most important thing when I came back, more water.
Always gotta stay hydrated.
I'll be right back. Thirsty.
Definitely.
But yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what exactly happens in this set and where things will go from here. Yeah, these are both some very interesting teams that we have from these two as well.
Yeah, I think the entire top 3 is actually pretty eccentric. Like, we got Oriya Yukiko waiting in grand finals, and their opponent can either be Tager Yukiko or Yosuke Kanji. Just like, it's nothing but the most eccentric of teams here at WNF.
Absolutely.
Yes. But West Coast, we got a lot of wild cards. That's for sure.
Yes, but if I'm going based off of context, critical resistance failure asks for another button check. But maybe that's not the case. Maybe it's just good to go.
You said he should be good.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so this is real?
It's live.
Alright. Oh, gets the counter hit 5 beacon for not quite able to convert off it though, Podge. Still getting frame trap.
Yeah, this is, oh my gosh, a rare drop combo from critical existence failure, but it ends up working out at the end of the day. No burst punish, that's a little bit awkward.
Yeah, just definitely Podge is not looking so hot, especially with that 5B check.
Yeah, Four Sword Kirby is definitely not been able to exude some of the chaos that we've been seeing from their previous sets, especially with that burst punish. This is huge. Well, now it's even gigantic for critical existence failure. Able to get that reset is absolutely a confirmed kill on Tager.
Yeah, definitely that combo was a counter hit 5A starter, so it was still a bit questionable on whether or not I was gonna kill, but the reset will be confirming it. Goes in with the chair dive, not quite able to convert. So that's gonna be able to convert though. Gonna build those 2 bars, and it looks like Yukiko will be going down.
There it is, just a solid display there from critical existence failure going into this game 1. Yeah, me and Chip were kind of rapping back and forth while you were away about like just the sheer amount of chaos that we may be in store for when it comes to this match. Just critical existence failures being and the way Forza Kirby has been playing throughout the bracket. But surprisingly, that was a pretty not only tame but very one-sided in critical existence failures' favor. He's looking kind of up to snuff at the moment.
Yeah, Podge definitely just getting hit a lot. I mean, he's getting hit more. To be fair, it is Yosuke Hanamura on the screen, very hard to block.
True. Oh, okay. No fear. Nice DP. Get out of that. Oh my gosh. Sniped by the Phoenix and just making it all unburstable. That was super unfortunate. Yeah, dude. The freaking Phoenix is completely messing up. This sucks. Good luck.
Well, like I said, there will be cursed things happening.
Yeah, man. I mean, at least Tager isn't dead, but at what cost?
Okay, yeah, good. Doesn't want to risk anything happening to that Tager. Wants to maintain that 2v2 game for as long as possible. Tries to chair dive into the Miragi. Dashes out, but Podge is a little bit ready for it with the block.
Oh, from downtown! That EX throw making contact. Yeah, able to cross combo activate here. And nullify a lot of that cross combo regardless, but still some meaty spin on Forza Kirby's in. No punish on the V-Slash, just looking rough.
Oh, goes in for the cheeky reset. I hope she's not dead. That's my wife. Oh,
she's fine.
Blessing.
She's fine. Yeah, literally just your blessing keeping her alive in that interaction. I can't believe he got a confirm off of that despite whiffing it with Yosuke. Kanji chair is OP.
Yeah. Oh, is some of that kanji damage going to be getting that 5B starter to kill the Tager? Sets up a sandwich scenario on this Resonance Call, going to be waking up with the Mirage. I learned from the last time, is it going to chair through that?
Yes.
Yeah. And even though critical existence failure is in a very uncomfortable position, especially, never mind, I replace everything I said, that Kanji's dead.
Kanji is dead. I can't believe it.
Why can't Yosuke just do 5BB, 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 and the persona is still there?
Apparently he needs it. That full screen frame trap that definitely worked in critical existence failure's favor as they are up 2-0. Forza Kirby needs to find something here. I think that, I think Forza Kirby came in prepared and said, all right, all of my matches have been chaotic up until this point. I'm fighting critical existence failure. I'm going to be able to out chaos him. But no, critical existence failure has been really solid.
Yes, for sure. And just as soon as we say that, gets the counter hit 5B, but unfortunately drops the combo! Oh my god, waking up with violence. Isn't quite able to convert off that. Wakes up with the EX grab. Sets up a sandwich scenario. Doesn't do any crazy mixes off it though.
Yeah, okay. I do like the way that Forza Kirby is attempting to slow things down here, get some more Yukiko-centric gameplay, and kind of force critical existence failure to navigate around him rather than figure out how to navigate around critical existence failure.
Yeah, for sure. Especially Kanji versus Yukiko is very bad for Kanji, especially when he's dead. But it's very hard for Kanji to really get in on a Yukiko zoning.
Oh, that will be a DP punish, but oh my, look! Don't try to reset him mid combo. He's ready every time.
My man's not ready for wake up grab.
True, not ready for that.
Alright, well, Podge keeping it in there, putting one on the board, and I think the matter of that matchup was honestly just really getting going. The Yosuke versus Tager matchup is very interesting, and I say that in the sense that it's really bad for Tager because he has really poor aerial space control, so it can be really hard to kind of catch Yosuke V-slashing like that.
Yeah, despite having that pretty good DP, I imagine that it can be sort of hard getting around Yosuke's Deadpool also.
Yeah, oh my god, excellent use of that EX grab, going to be involing through that Phoenix.
Okay, just taking the blue beat. Into the corner we go. Yosuke Kanji Oki, nobody knows. Oh!
It's the grab. Probably gonna... Oh, believed in that 2B, so it didn't punish with the assist.
Wild. Oh, okay, yeah, a very, very opportune fan there to stop the Yosuke 6P.
Yeah, she's gonna be playing this very Yukiko-centric gameplay until she gets hit with that 5B. Gonna be taking out of the corner and an excellent use of that dive to catch her jumping. But Podge just ready with the burst. And
Force her Kirby.
yeah,
Long
Forcer,
names.
I don't remember what his name was. Oh my god, what side did you have to block that on? Forcer Kirby doesn't seem to know. Yeah, gonna be crashing out with the early DHC just to convert off this. Maybe go for a reset. No, just letting Podge burst out in that situation.
Yeah, I was actually surprised that Critical Existence Failure would for that, because that definitely created more burst points rather if they just did the normal double super.
Yeah, wanted to be greedy with that. Nice duck, but wasn't quite able to punish it.
Ooh.
And we're almost reaching difference. Oh my god, dodges the EX chair. Podge has just been playing. Oh yeah, the fans are projectiles, so it doesn't DP through it. Not building enough meter to cash out into a kill, but still looking good. Catches the Yosuke. Doesn't do the right. Could hit confirmed though.
Yo, he's kind of cracked on the Yukiko pressure at the moment, trying to fight. Oh, almost a crazy confirmed. Critical Existence Failure. DP!
Oh, DP!
The chaos you ordered, sir, is here. Freshly prepared, so Yukiko coming in with level 5 Agi stacks, level 4 Resonance, and a Dream, and a lot of health regain, but may not matter. Yikes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Critical Existence Failure, able to take it 3-1 over Forcer Kirby, moving to Grand Finals.
Senpai, you hurt? Here, I'll lend you my shoulder. Just relax and lean on me.
Nope, I'm A-okay.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff from Critical Existence Failure there. I really feel like they just kind of found their flow in their first two matches, and we could see Forcer Kirby was trying to tighten up, play a little bit of a more conservative game plan, which threw things off for a bit, but not in the long haul, especially when things started to get chaotic there. And that was nuts, but Critical Existence Failure reigning supreme.
Looks like I will be having the run back from the winners finals. Was very much set in my favor, but Critical Existence Failure is just coming back from playing against another Yukiko. So he's definitely, at least on the Yukiko side of things, he's definitely ready for this matchup. He's had to play 7 straight games in a row against the Yukiko Amagi, so his chances definitely looking pretty good going into these grand finals, but needs to win 2 sets against me.
Blaze Blue. Cross tag battle.
That is correct. Couldn't have said it better myself, but I mean, you have the perspective of playing this match, so it makes sense that you have all the pre-context behind it. Yo, somebody hit a button. Anybody?
Did I hit a button?
Somebody needs to hit a button. Critical Existence Failure gone? Why nobody hitting no buttons? There we go. Somebody hit a button. Somebody hit a button. Training mode.
I gotta train out. Okay, Critical Existence Failure did say he needs to go get some apple juice.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Okay. Apple juice? That's not water.
Please select your character.
Well, yeah, I guess since we have the intermission and, we don't, this is going to be our last set or last 2 sets of the night, depending on how they shape out. Matcherino, of course, if you haven't already, the code WNF2021_24 BBTAG for the free 50-cent donation. You are running out of time. We are currently at $14. If you've just been chilling and watching, I mean, help us get to 15 at least. I'll just take at least 2 of you who have been watching and been thinking about donating. Just wiggle your mouse for a bit, take about 20 seconds every time. Use that code to contribute. We would greatly appreciate it. There's even sponsor quests on the site. You can speed run us there. There could be one of you watching right now that literally just speed runs us to $15 with nothing but free donations. You use the code, and then you do like maybe 2 sponsored quests for following like Matcherino on Twitch and Twitter. Boom, we're already there. So that would be greatly appreciated if you haven't already. You can do a direct contribution if you're a cool guy like Jay Gotchabeezy, or just a cool person in general. We absolutely appreciate that. Check out the marketplace. There's some good stuff for sale. Manga courtesy of Kite and Books hooking us up is pretty cool. Reading items for sale. One Life Another World. Shit, that's gonna be exciting. I mean, they're books, but then like I thought about it, like, is it a book? I mean, it's an ebook. They got some stuff, all right. Man, Magic Queen of all VTubers, Gotcha Girl Core, Uzumator made his way too annoying. Yaku's got babysitting and Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant. Great manga. And yeah, Charmed Keychain, Quintessential Tuplets, Girls Front Life 8 Go, Princess Connected to your lane. But yes, the code WNF2021_24 BBTAG for the free donation is so fast that, you know, before I even finish this spiel here, we're already at $14.50. So that just really kind of shows you how quickly you can do so. It brings up to 15 if you could find it. I wanted to make sure that you guys were playing. Find it in your heart to do so. Exclamation point PS. Parsec support. Parsec is not free. We do have these Parsec servers, courtesy of Paul Lay. Thank you, Paul Lay, for supplying us with these. So if you're feeling super generous and you want to support us in more ways than just the Matcherino, that is definitely something that would be greatly appreciated because, as we said, these Parsec servers are not free, and donating to that Ko-Fi link just goes straight to Parsec support. So thank you to Paul Lay. And shout outs to you guys for sticking to us throughout the night. Critical Resistance Failure once again has disconnected, and I gotta go in, be ignorant, not know the efficient way to fix this, and restart the game.
It just happens between every set. I don't know what to say.
Craziness.
Well, good thing we do those button checks.
All good at the end of the day.
I don't know what's going on.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's making me uncomfortable. Critical Resistance Failure, please.
Something is going wrong with his controller.
All right, I have a very important question for you, Critical Resistance Failure. Do you play on pad? Do you? Well, no, he wouldn't play on DualShock 4 because he doesn't play on PS4. So never mind.
But I play on DualShock 4.
Oh, I mean, how many of those have you went through in a 6-month period?
1/4.
You said
1.5 maybe.
1.5? How do you
know.
go through a half of a DualShock 4?
You know, maybe 1/4 because I haven't broken mine yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Look, I'm not trying to spearhead the run against DualShock 4 controllers and DualShock 4 controller users. Those are definitely people that take care of their products and don't need to buy a fight stick at all. That is no need. All right, are we jumping into it or are we jumping into it?
I think we're jumping into it.
Nice.
Okay. Didn't want to ask for a button check. That is perfectly fine with me. If I have... Did I set my buttons?
Fam.
We'll find out. I'd use default control anyway. Anyways, defo mode.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well.
Never change. Alright, well, he's jumping straight into it, and he's, like we said earlier, just playing really well today. Lon has not dropped any games. Look at the defense.
Lon, well, I was gonna say something positive and then you dropped the combo, but then, you know, the act of such grabs, so...
Yeah, looking super clean thus far. And it's just really been just... I don't know, he's just been really solid. I think in terms of all those opponents that he's been facing, he's made really good calls against them. He's been able to get his game plan set up consistently. And he's just been the cleanest player in the bracket thus far.
That is
good reason.
Very unfortunate for Critical Resistance Fail. He whipped that grab and caused a happy birthday to happen on his team.
Yeah, needs to be so careful with how... Look, like, Lon's defense has been on point. The calls on when they reversal super and DP has been on point. The confirms have been on point. What is this, man?
Oh my god. Put off of that DP for the call out on the burst. That was crazy. Unfortunately got stuffed out from their option, but I mean... Yeah, Critical Resistance Failure having to really put in some work because this is a... I mean... Well, I was gonna say something, but already got hit. So, game one going to Lon. Like so much happened that I couldn't actually commentate accurately what was going on.
Yeah, it's
buttons are perfectly fine.
Nice. Thanks for that update.
Wow.
right, I'll go back, but I had like literally goldfish memory right there. All right, back.
My goodness.
Lana's gaming right now. He's in another dimension. Nearly came back to update us about the status of their buttons. He's like, yeah, they were right. Man, can he be stopped? No games dropped. Fantastic momentum in this game too.
So far looking as clean as they have been this entire, like, just catches the Yosuke, kills off the Yosuke, all up to solo Kanji against two characters that, quite frankly, not the best.
Yeah. Man, imagine having to play solo Kanji in this situation. Oh yeah, don't even risk it. Just DP away. No reversal supers for you today. Triple overhead. Bless up. Yukiko mains rise up. That's crazy. The mix OD.
Oh, okay. Gets caught jumping by that EX dive. I mean, still, it's just, this Kanji has to work so hard. And look at what's happening to him. Doesn't catch it off of that. Unfortunate, but I mean, still looking even worse. And yeah, gonna be catching with the EX thrust. Game 2 going to Lon, tournament point.
Yeah, I mean, even with the dropped combo, it's just like his presence of mind and neutral has just been so insane throughout the entirety of this bracket. And Lon is a game away from taking this tournament with a 12-0 run.
I don't think I've ever seen Lon play like this with this team before.
Yeah, he's on something at the moment. I mean, I know that previously, like maybe less than a month ago, he was taking a bit of a break in terms of entering and playing this team, but I think that break has definitely played off just with the level of play that we're seeing here at the moment.
Absolutely, but Lon taking a deep punish, unable to burst any of that damage. Ooh, gets the corner stolen, and unfortunate burst.
It is just a tad too early. If they waited for the Yosuke to make contact with that third moonsault, it would have been guaranteed.
Oh, gets... Well, that's catching. And is that... No, okay. I thought it would have done more damage, but no, not quite dead. Able to burst, good burst point. Oh, catches with the air to air. All right, this is looking very good for critical resistance failure right now. Potentially could get a game on the board. What happened?
That was super cursed. I have no idea what's going on. The critical resistance is very chaotic energy is starting to seep in a bit, and this is the most amount of trouble we've seen Lon in pretty much all brackets. The Yukiko coming in, we've seen the solo Yukiko comebacks, but not from this life deficit.
I actually didn't know which side he was going to end up being on for that wake up. Oh, gets caught with the throw counter, and yep, going to be cashing the super, going to be getting a game on the board. Lon with their first loss.
That is correct. Critical resistance failure finally able to put a stop to the Lon Lily momentum. We got to see how much that's gonna deter Lon though, because I'd be like, it could go either way. It could be like he's so pumped up that he's just like, man, I was 11-0 until this. It's fine. I just need one more on the board. Or it could be like, oh man, am I weak? Is he having you figured out?
Oh well, unfortunate drop combo, but able to get the confirm afterwards anyways.
Gaming. Look at that. Guaranteed.
Already.
Yes. Loving the trajectory of these fans on Yosuke as well. You know, it's actually really smart, the trajectory of the fans that he's choosing, because he's not picking where Yosuke is, he's picking where Yosuke's gonna go by the time the invul wears off on Moonsault.
Yeah, the classic Space Invaders tech.
Yes. Oh! Wait, he used the tech? So, that was genius. Critical Resistance has been constantly calling out mid-combo resets, and so Lon Lily simply called out the call-out on the mid-combo reset. Unfortunately, they didn't have a big punish available and Yukiko died, but, man.
Solo Aurier looking... It's doable, but... Could be... Oh, what?
I'm very surprised about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is big. Unfortunate, no cross combo like available, but still gonna be able to run out this resonance time. Gonna be up to a solo Aurier with red life now.
Yeah, and it's still good damage. You can tell the critical is just for even wanted to tack out to reset potential there if Lon was gonna allow it. Lon denying it. Nice reversal DP. Aurier still gaming out here. Anything can happen. She got 5 bars. Ooh, almost a TRM. Yeah.
Unfortunately gets caught. That should be a dead Aurier. All right, 2-2. Potential reset for critical existence failure.
Yes, a reset of the bracket. It would be the first set that Lon has went down, and in a reverse sweep situation after pretty much impeccable play thus far.
I mean, yeah, for Lon, you know, they gotta keep a cool head. Gotta, you know, don't think about it as one more, and just go about thinking of okay, he still has the potential to bring this back. So, gotta play it, you know, as good as you were in the last set and first 2 games of this set.
Indeed, we're seeing a little bit more neutral go through both of these players at the moment. Lon has this corner positioning, able to find stagger lows, forcing a burst early. Loving that push block just to make sure that reinforce that contact is there. Yep, not gonna make contact. All right, so nice momentum. Oh, very nice block. I would have gotten hit every time Lon puts in that situation. I'm like, is he going high or low? I have no idea.
Oh no, tried to grab out of that situation, but yeah, gets stuffed out by the fans. Not quite going to be dead. It is only for level 5 Yukiko. Good burst.
Yeah, I like the patience and critical existence failure there to make sure that they're going to be able to get Yosuke in safely, but just get sniped out by the big Phoenix. The damage is piling up here. This is cheap! This is cheap! Oh, that active switch confirmed was so clean there from Lon. A character away.
That was incredibly dirty to watch.
Yo, what are you residencing into? This is nuts. Oh, I think he has to confirm. Lon, man. 3-2 victory over critical existence failure, and we'll be able to take WNF Online Edition episode 24 in fantastic fashion. Didn't have the 12-0 run, but still just a great showing altogether. Lon Lily, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. That was some very stellar gameplay from Lon, but also good for critical existence finally putting some games on the board against Lon, you know, taking, you know, their first games that they've lost in this tournament. So good stuff to him, but ultimately, yeah, congrats to Lon for you know, finding their center and still being able to close out that set.
Oh! Hello! Welcome!
Sorry, I mean, this is my first WNF win!
Very cool! Really?
Very good. Very good.
That's cool. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I yelled as soon as you guys stopped talking, because I'm really excited, man. Oh!
That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations. The reminder of top 3, Forcer Kirby in 3rd, critical existence failure in 2nd, and first time WNF winner, Lon Lily. Show it out, show it up. But yeah.
Lon, again, I don't think I've ever seen you play that team just so cleanly.
I mean, I will admit to myself, I did play incredibly well. I mean, I stayed on winner's side for this entire tournament against all these fantastic players, so yeah. Thank you for the help.
Good stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
Happy to see it. And yeah, I mean, I believe we'll be wrapping up things here at WNF Online Edition episode 24. As we've been mentioning, if you haven't already, Match Reno in the chat, code WNF2021_24 BBTAG for the free 50-cent donation. You know the drill with everything else that's associated with that link, but you're running out of time. Exclamation point PS, you're not running out of time on that. That's always open. That's going to be our Parsec support. Parsec servers are not free. Paul Lays applies them from the goodness of their heart, and they've been hooking us up all year long with Parsec servers that allows us to play, but they are not free. So if you do want to directly donate to the upkeep of Parsec servers, please be sure to visit that Ko-Fi link. We would greatly appreciate it. As I said, for today specifically, there was something that came up, and these servers did have to be put up early, so they have been running for a lot longer than they usually are, which means they're a lot more expensive tonight than they usually are. So if you are, you know, feeling generous and you just want to show some gratitude to Paul, you can do a direct donation to that Ko-Fi link as well. But that, you know, we'll wrap things up here for us tonight. We will be back next week on PS4. And it was a fantastic tournament here, as always, here at twitch.tv/red. E30, thanks for streaming. Cheap, thanks for TOing, and Lon,
Of
thanks
course.
for co-commentating and winning? Question mark.
I don't know if the victory. I mean, the victory is still processing through my mind for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a pleasure. Not only today to commentate all these matches, it was definitely very hype. Some very cursed moments, but it's part of the job, and I absolutely love it. So I gotta thank everyone over here on the WFNF crew for allowing me to commentate, but also for allowing me to play for tonight. It's always a pleasure to have these consistent weekly opportunities to show off what I got, and yeah, I just love playing this game. I love commentating, and I love you guys.
Yeah, we love you too.
And I mean, you've definitely been putting in the work. I've been seeing what you and Podge have been posting in resources and all of that lately. Don't think that escapes my eye. You're style takeover of SoCal. I see you too.
True.
But no, good stuff. Good stuff to Lon. Good stuff to you, and good stuff to everybody who participated tonight and came out to watch on this Wednesday evening / Thursday morning, depending on your time zone. Yeah, just thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure running WNF Online Edition BBTAG for you all, and I am very glad to be able to do this. And, as Lon said, being able to provide a week tournament for the BBTAG community as a whole. Well, in these regions, but you know what I mean. But yeah, thank you, Lon and Atkins, for holding it down on commentary. E30, of course, for streaming week in and week out, being a real trooper, and yeah, being a very important part of this whole thing. Paul Lay for the servers for tonight. As Atkins said, the servers had to be up earlier than usual, so any contribution you are able to make to that Ko-Fi link is wonderfully appreciated, no doubt. Big thank you to Kite and Books for supporting Metrino with their works in the marketplace. Is there anybody else I'm missing besides Level Up? I don't know. Every week it feels like there's something else. But I think that's and of course, last but certainly not least, thank you to Level Up Productions for having Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition be a way for us to experience locals online when in-person locals aren't a thing yet. Soon, I can see the horizon, I can see the sun coming up, but unfortunately, we still gotta take precautions, still gotta keep it safe. So for now, we make do with what we have. And I believe that is everything on my end. E30, I'll hand it over to you.
Alright, as per usual, thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. This has been WNF Online Edition BBTAG episode 24. Hope you all had a good time here, and just another reminder that next week is PS4. So if you're interested, come on down. But as always, all good things must come to an end. So for now, stay safe, stay beautiful, drink your water, tell your friends and family you love them. But most importantly, shout outs to Bird.
Shout out to Bird.
Shout out to Bird Gang.
Have a good night, y'all. Peace.